Yo, what's up? Yo. Okay. Give me, as usually, like a few seconds. And we'll get into everything. Okay, there's thing number 1. And... there is... come on. There's thing number 2. Let's go. Okay. I kind of already... stop. I kind of already have the dailies done, but we're gonna use some resin. Because I don't think I used that. Hello. How are you? Oh, only 2. Oh, that's fine. I think I can still get Yahoda stuff, right? I think I can. Craftable 30, that's not enough. Sleepy? Oh. I'm good. We're gonna have a lot to read later today. So, we gotta be prepared. Hopefully it's gonna be cool and fun. Is that the thing? I think when you click it usually picks, but I need to... yeah, okay, it is. Boop. Start. Why is my phone vibrating? What is this? Oh, okay. Hello, Cody. Hello. Okay, the game is really loud. Or either that or I'm fucking crazy. I'm gonna adjust it in seconds. Okay, oh wait, I can't do it. Okay, well, you gotta bear through this domain with loud audio. The music is a bit too much. Ooh, I have one of these. I thought I used it. Okay. That's perfect. Damn, it really is fucking loud. What the? Okay, I didn't see my HP. That's cool. Jahoda, go.
No more lies. Can't hide the truth. It all falls into place.
Jahoda has some good fucking heals, man. She has some good heals. Oh shit, my chair. Sorry.
With one heart, we pray. It all adds up.
Okay, that was really quick. We'll use this, and then we'll use 40 more regular resin.
No more lies.
Why didn't you move?
It all falls into place. It all adds up.
There we go. 40, yes. Oop. Let's use this statue. Okay. Okay, we'll upgrade Yahoda. Let's see. Oh wait, the music. Although the music is fine here. I don't know why it was so loud in the domain. When I drop it to like 8, that should be okay. Okay, Yahoda. I'm gonna probably... let's finish off her burst. I am triple crowning her. We have established that. Just for the sake of her being Jahoda, not necessarily because she's a good character. Like, we need to make this clear. I would highly advise, unless you want to be a Jahoda main, do not triple crown this character. Although she's a pretty good healer though. She kind of surprised me with that, not gonna lie. Okay. We just using... yeah, I guess we will use all of these. Oh wow, I don't even have enough. Damn. Okay, we're gonna get more of these. I will need... if it's 4, then I'll need... what? 6 more then, because for both... which one do I have? Oh, I only have... oh! Damn, that's gonna hurt a little bit, but okay. I need to fight this guy more. Okay. For now, that's it. Boop. Okay, I think we can go to the thing that we had to sadly wait for. And that is part 2 of 5 of Durin's quest. Why did my phone vibrate again? What is happening? Oh, okay. There he is. Durin!
Hey Durin! Any more clues for us? We're all set for the next chapter.
Exactly.
Yeah, I was just about to come find you. Let's see what it says.
Now sprout to life the story's seeds, stirred by wind-born melodies.
I don't have a stretch redeem. I do have redeems overall, but I turn them off for story content. Because then it's really annoying to edit them out when I make it into a YouTube video. But I do have a bunch of funny redeems, which I will put them on whenever we're done with the little quest here.
Then on that breeze the music leaves, fading into distant memories.
Yeah, it's fine. I had them turned off yesterday too, so you didn't have a chance to know. Wait, is this another riddle? Okay.
Seek the place where wind and tale entwine, and once there, make 3 riddles into verse, and 3 melodies into song.
Okay, this one is worse than the first one. Wind and tail. I mean, we're still in Mondstadt for sure. But how are these two fucking connected? Yeah, nah, I'm too dumb for this
For
one.
in poetry and song will this story start to blossom.
I mean, if we're talking about songs, that's like bard shit. Could be like the Venti statue, because, you know, he's the fucking wind god, so you have wind, and he's a bard too, so you have the song.
Come on! Another riddle? All that talk about wind and melodies? What do you think the answer could be?
I guess the traveler has figured it out, so we're just gonna let them speak.
Oh!
What?
Care to elaborate?
Wind? Music? Poetry? Tone deaf Bard's
Oh, we're just
gotta know
gonna
the
speak to
answer.
Venti direct. Okay, well, I guess.
You mean Lord Barbados?
You know? How do you... Why do you know?
Albedo introduced us when I first arrived in Mondstadt. I mean, someone like me was bound to catch his eye sooner or later.
Yeah, but why did he mention the Barbados? Whatever.
It's better that it's out in the open anyway. Now, how should we track him down?
Go to the tavern. Or...
I'm pretty sure he's already caught wind of what's going on here. Why don't we just see where the wind takes us?
Ah, right. He definitely makes it easy to forget he's a real god sometimes.
That is a very real fucking statement. That is true. Where do I go? Follow the wind. Oh, there is wind. Oh, it's like barely visible. You can barely fucking see this wind. Holy shit. This way. Unless it's better visible with... that doesn't really help.
Traveler, Paimon!
Oh my God, it's
What
Bendy.
a sight for sore eyes. Ah, and the little dragon from the fairy tale world.
Mm-hmm.
I heard your voices calling out to me on the wind. Something about needing help with a riddle?
Can Venti like spy on everybody everywhere? If all he needs is fucking wind, you have no privacy here, man. Like at all.
Sorry to disturb you, Lord Barbados.
Disturb me? Not at all. To tell you the truth, I'm just as curious about this riddle as you are. Let me take a look.
You've been listening the whole time, huh, Venti? I don't like that.
What is it? Did you figure out the answer?
3 riddles and 3 melodies. That sure takes me back. The answer you seek lies hidden in memory.
Uh-huh.
Looks like running to Tone Deaf Bard was the right call after all.
Long ago, those mages came to Mondstadt, seeking to test their strength against mine.
Wait, they... Okay.
But I replied, let us make music, not war, and resolve our conflicts through song.
Yeah, that I remember that quote, yes. Wait, so they were planning to like fucking square up with Venti? Damn, that'd be really cool.
So I strummed my lyre and sang them this verse. Oh wind, welcome now, my guests. Pass through verdant leaves unseen, where shape your formless self may take, and offer up a graceful scene, a fleeting gift for welcome's sake.
Know what is great about the fucking English dub of Genshin Impact? The English Venti, unless things changed. But I don't think so. English Venti is the only one that actually fucking sings as a board. None of the other ones ever sing, which is kind of disappointing for whoever plays in the other dubs. I'm glad we have the fucking English singing Venti, man. I'm glad.
Leap at the edge of a sea of clouds, where land meets sky and sky meets ground. They're frightened off the noisy crowds and bring my guests a calm profound.
The song also it sounds like a riddle, Venti. You're not really helping my case here.
Fly beneath the stars up high, where mortal noise is swept aside, that my dear guests with starry eyes may share the dreams they hold inside. Now go to where I vowed to keep a quiet spot for them to sleep. No clash, no contest bars the way, just tea and mirth to fill the day. There you have it, the 3 melodies. As for the answers to those 3 riddles, I trust you can guess
Brother,
them by
why
now.
are riddles an answer to a riddle? I wanna figure them out. I'm really bad with riddles, if you couldn't tell. The edge of sea of clouds. That's probably the biggest cliff. That's the biggest cliff, probably. Because sky meets ground, if it needs to be high up. So it's probably the cliff. And it is at the edge of the sea as well. So that might check out. Maybe? Maybe. I don't know.
The woods, the edge of a cliff, and the sky?
The woods? I mean, there are only like one fucking woods here. Sure.
Correct. Funnily enough, your mother was also the first to solve it, all that time ago.
Yeah, because she fucking writes books. She's smart, unlike me.
There must be some kind of special rapport between those who write stories and those who sing them.
That's basically the same thing, Venti.
The woods, a cliff, and the sky. Oh, so that's where it is!
I suppose the spot that answer points to is where you're headed next.
Okay.
You should know, after solving my riddle, the mages even accepted my proposal and made that location their official meeting spot.
Oh, are we going to the fucking floating island with the fucking tea set and everything? Oh, so that's not where I thought it, or is it next to the cliff?
And going by
I think it's
what
the
your
same
book
cliff
is
anyway.
suggesting,
Yeah.
once you found it, you might want to try playing the melody I just shared with you.
Bro, you think I can remember that?
Guess you can be pretty reliable when it counts, huh? Great Animo Archon?
Thanks for the help, Lord Barbados.
Still got questions for me, huh?
Yeah, you must have read countless tales in your time, being a wandering bard and all. In your experience, why might an author consider a story unfinished?
If they didn't write an ending, Durin, what do you mean? If there's no ending, it's unfinished, right?
Unfinished? Well, I guess if there's something left to accomplish in the story, or, oh, if the last line goes, "To be continued."
Yeah.
Huh?
Wow, your helpfulness lasted for like 1 second.
What do you mean? That is literally like the only answer that makes sense.
In all seriousness, I would think the answer to that question lies in your mother's story itself. It's not my place to pry any further.
All right then, we should get going.
Okay, I'm gonna make a prediction here that we probably will get answer at the very end of the quest, aka in 3 fucking days. I think, because even it's the story of Durin, that's the book. So the reason why it's unfinished is because Durin is still here. His story is not done yet. He's gonna live now and he was gonna write more of the story because it's his life. How dare you, Acid? How dare you? How dare you? And go away, because there's spoilers for Durin. Yeah. Okay, is it the little floating island? Oh, it's just straight up the floating island. Yeah, that makes things easy. Wait, but do you... Okay, wait a second.
Okay, we're here!
So...
Now, we just need to play the 3 melodies, and we should be able to gather the memories for the next chapter, right?
Here's the thing. Do you need to do paralogism to get this quest? Because I know one of the requirements is Act 6 of nod-krai. You need to complete this to get this quest. But you don't need to do paralogism to get through nod-krai. So if this doesn't have that additional requirement, this island isn't here. It appears after paralogism, I'm pretty sure, because that's where you fight the boss. So, that's weird. Anyway.
A musical performance? Huh. Out of all the things Miss Lisa has taught me, that's the one I'm worst at.
I'm a person of many talents, Durin. I can do it. Oh, fuck. There's more. Oh yeah, because 3 songs, I guess. Ah, the book. What do you mean? How am I real? No, I just thought it would be one and it would play the rest, man.
Even a war that
Prophecy.
shook the world could not halt the witches' gatherings.
Mm-hmm.
Yet even so, with the passing of time, 3 of their teacups no longer came to be set. The witches did not linger long in
Durin.
sorrow, for the story witch had brought glad tidings of her own. Born was her dragon child, safe and sound.
Okay.
Her fellow witches offered up their blessings, eagerly debating how to celebrate the child's birth.
Ooh, we can pick balloons or let's go with balloons. Yeah.
In the end, they settled on the most vibrant balloons they could find. After all, what could be more joyous than the arrival of new life?
Mm-hmm.
And so, the witches' gathering turned into a birthday celebration.
Oh,
So, we're back in the story
this
world,
is literally just Simulanka, bro.
As if from nowhere, new guests appeared at the witches' table. Perhaps
something
they
called
too
Dodoko.
had come to celebrate the dragon child's birthday. Yet while everyone else was busy thinking about what kind of gift to offer, these 3 seemed to have come empty-handed.
Mm-hmm.
Hardly the recipe for a warm welcome to a birthday party, now is it?
A gift?
Hey, what's this all about? We only just found out this was a party.
I mean, yeah.
While the guests voiced their complaints and grievances, perhaps they should have been wondering what kind of gift to give instead.
Ourselves. We're the best gift.
So, we need to bring a gift to advance the story? Ah, but where are we supposed to get something like that?
Perhaps it would be a good idea to have a look around.
Why didn't you just say so?
The narrator is backseating, dude. What kind of narrator is backseating their own story, dude? What the hell? Why is the music here so loud? I just made it quieter. I wanna look around.
No mark had been left on the page ahead. The
Oh,
group
there's a wall.
found
Damn.
themselves unable to move forward.
Oh,
Hey, could we use
Oh.
these as gifts, maybe?
a sword.
At last, the guests found something to give the dragon child.
Guess that's a yes then. Which one should we go for?
Still, the guests wondered, what kind of gift might the little dragon really want? Should they put a warrior's sword in his hand and send him out on an unstoppable quest to save the world?
That sounds pretty good.
Or perhaps a wandering hero's slingshot and the promise of a life of endless, uncharted adventure.
That sounds pretty good too.
Or maybe even a scholar's tome and the chance to take on all the world's unsolved mysteries.
The lore. We can give him lore for birthday.
Okay. Wow. That's a lot of pressure all of a sudden.
What do you think, Durin?
Yeah. Technically, we're actually picking a gift for you. So, which one would you prefer?
You want me to choose? Wow, this feels kinda special.
How come?
For as long as I can remember, I've spent most of my time living in the stories my mother created.
Yeah.
I always thought my mother had everything written out for me already, just like the toy figures in Constellation Metropole. What I wanted to do with my own future. Huh. That's something I've never really thought about. What did I want back then? Ah. This is the first time I've ever asked myself that question.
Sounds like this is the perfect opportunity to answer it then.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a while since you left Simulanka, and after everything that's happened, it might be about time to start thinking about your future.
Then let me give it some thought.
Well, I want to see if there's some other stuff around here. Yeah, I fucking love the other
The
girls.
witches went on chatting away, ignoring the empty-handed guests.
We will go with the tome.
In the end, the guests settled on the Scholar's Tome.
So you're the scholarly type, huh?
I just feel like I should learn more about the way the world works.
Yeah, I guess so.
What makes you say that?
I'll give you an example. Did you know that in Mondstadt, using fire to catch fish is a punishable offense?
I mean, who's to blame, you know? It's literally Klee's fault.
I thought she was just teaching me regular hunting techniques. It was only after Master Jean caught me and sent me to solitary confinement that I realized I'd misread the situation. So much of what's considered common knowledge in your world just wasn't in Simulanka. So I have to learn, or I'll keep causing trouble for everyone else.
Paimon's not sure that counts as common knowledge.
Okay.
Alright. They should let us in now that we've got a gift, right?
Yeah.
Hello there. Brought a gift this time?
The newly arrived guest presented his gift, wishing the little dragon a future as a wise and accomplished scholar. Accepting the guest's blessing, the Story Witch invited him and his friends to take their place around the table. Finally, she could introduce them all to her dragon child, telling all in attendance about the moment of his hatching, and of course, the name he'd been given. It was then that the Seer Witch, diviner of the stars, withdrew her gaze from the heavens and turned a sorrowful glance upon the little dragon.
You gave him the same name as that evil dragon?
That's right. But the life I intend for him shall be very different.
What folly to love so blindly. For as you must know, a name is the mirror of destiny itself. He who bears an evil dragon's name must also inherit the fate of its previous owner. His fate has been foretold.
Then I'll rewrite it.
And she did.
The witches at the table fell silent, for they knew the Seer Witch's words had never once proven wrong. Yet, just as clearly, they recognized the Story Witch's resolve, for there is scarce a force in this world more fearsome than a mother's love. At last, the Merry Witch stepped forward, dispelling the uneasy silence.
So be it. Then we'll all lend a hand. Together, we shall rewrite this child's fate.
You mean to defy one of the fundamental rules of this world?
I refuse to be shackled by such rules. Besides, this is a witches' gathering, is it not? What could be more fitting a subject for this occasion than to defy them?
True.
Oh? Sounds like an interesting experiment.
The stage witch. Yeah, the nerd witch, it should say.
I suppose, were we to succeed in this endeavor, we might bring a touch of wonder to this otherwise dreary sky of stars.
The Merry Witch finally talked them all round, just like she had done many times before. Warm and strong as the sun she was. So much so, in fact, that those who her light shined down upon had no choice but to bask in it. And so the witches readied their gifts, 3 marvels of the cosmos.
For this child, I shall decipher the ravings of the heavens and lay bare before him the trickery of fate.
For this child,
I shall leave a formula powerful enough to unravel the very origins of this world. That he
Wait,
may
this is
seek
fucking...
another solution
Bro,
for the conundrum.
I'm
of his
fucking
life.
stupid. This is not Nicole. I'm fucking dumb. Because they're both like fucking yellow and shit. This is fucking Rhine-daughter. I'm fucking stupid.
For this child, I shall call upon wondrous magic to make possible his impossible wish.
All the Story Witch had was the pen in her hand, yet with the love that flowed from it, she resolved to bring forth a marvel of her own. For this child, I shall leave behind the last story I will ever write, and with it, a path
That sounds kind
to
of
an
fucking
ending
sad.
yet untold. With the witch's blessings given and received, the little dragon's fate at last began to turn. In the midst of the dragon child's birthday celebration, the seer witch proclaimed her prophecy.
Okay.
The child had been given the evil dragon's name, and with it, the burden of its fate. But hearing this, the Story Witch vowed to rewrite it all, for such was her love and resolve. And so the other witches offered their gifts in turn, marvels as rare as any in the cosmos. Together, they sought to test one of the fundamental laws of this world, in part to support a mother's love, and in part to sate their own curiosity.
Yeah, that makes sense. I will do the same.
And I almost forgot. Our new guests came bearing blessings of their own. Who knows? Perhaps this extra dash of wisdom might be all the little dragon needs to change his fate.
The witches readied their gifts, 3 marvels of the cosmos.
Yep. Looks like we've completed this chapter too. Those witches in the story were the mages of the Hexen Circle, right?
Yep.
They sure seem to care a lot about you, Durin. But, Paimon kinda had trouble following their conversation. Just a bunch of mystery, as usual.
Yeah, that's kind of their thing.
The evil dragon's fate.
Oh, is that what you're worried about? But didn't we already take care of that?
Yeah, we did. After what happened in Sri Lanka, yeah.
Ah, the mages must have had a hand in that, too. Also, I was just thinking, which part of the story are we even meant to be completing?
Oh.
The ending. So simple, man. That's so simple.
It feels less like we're filling in the gaps and more like we're adding something new altogether. But we use the ink, right? And the book hasn't given us any more clues, so that must mean our task is complete. At least for now.
Yeah, I guess we're doing something right.
Even if we run into trouble, we can always go ask Alex.
Maybe I'm overthinking things. It's just... this is my mother's final wish. So I don't want to mess it up. Anyway, thanks for all your help. I'll let you know as soon as the book reveals a hint about the next chapter.
You demand salmon. I don't have any fish, man. Instant ad. Oh yeah, it's ad time now. That's why. Shit.
Okay then. See you in the next chapter.
I gotta wait a day again. Durin, you motherfucker. Why did you do it? No. How could you? Oh yeah, what happens if I go in there? Can I go in there? What will happen if I go in there? Oh, I can just walk around here, huh? Any point? Oh, what? You can talk to the witches.
As of late, the tricksy witch has nearly the entirety of the snowy lands in her grasp. Now none but the Tsar can command her submission.
Oh wait, Schneesnaya? Engu, I don't have any fish, man. I'm sorry. Wait. Wait a second. Are they saying that one of the witches from the Hexen Circle works for the Tsarita? Or no, the Tsar. That's like way back. No, that's like way back. It's the previous fucking Archon. What? Which witch is the Trixie witch? What the fuck? Wait, this is a huge revelation. I'm glad I came back here.
Such a pity that she can no longer spare the time to join our gatherings.
Tell me, does the Wander Witch still roam among the stars?
Oh, that would be Octavia, right?
Who can say how long we'll have to wait for her return? I had hoped sharing all the fun little stories from our gatherings might entice her to remain.
Then how about the Memory Witch? Does she still walk the mortal realm?
Memory witch.
Yes, she has that secret mission of hers to accomplish, so she couldn't make it to our gathering. But she doesn't seem to regret her choice, so naturally, it's not my place to pry.
As rare a chance to gather as this. And yet, almost half of us are absent.
Cheer up. At least you came with good tidings.
I suppose I'm just feeling a little sentimental. After all, there will come a day when I, too, am among those absent at these gatherings.
Bro, I didn't know that Tsar had a fucking witch in his midst. I wonder if she now is with the Tsarita after Tsar's death. Because if she is, that's kind of crazy. How do I leave this place? Do I just... That's big. Wait, that's a huge fucking revelation. What do you have to say, Durin?
I think I'm gonna stick around, take my time reading through this book. If you feel like jumping back into the story, just come find me.
Oh, I already did that, man. But thanks. Damn, that was some big lore at the end there. See, when I was talking about the cliff, I was thinking about... Wait, which one is the... Yeah, I was thinking about this one. This one or this one. Not this. But, yeah, I guess so. Damn, that was... Damn. The fucking Tsar... Dude. I really want to know which witch that's such a dumb sentence, but which witch was it, man? Because just by the little fucking nickname that they gave there, I don't know. I have no idea. And who the fuck is the Memory Witch? I don't know. We don't have enough fucking info here, man. Okay, either way, I think this is literally all we have to do in the game itself. Because obviously, I don't have the new weapons. Nor do I have the new characters. I mean, I don't have Durin, I have Jahoda, but like the friendship isn't high enough. So we're gonna cheat and we're gonna use the wiki for all the cool lore thingies that we get to read. So we're gonna quit the game and I am gonna open the wiki. Because we will need it. Also, we're not doing the voice lines yet. That will come someday in the future. Because I couldn't find any anywhere. I guess nobody was crazy enough to level up the friendship for the characters like crazy. So there's no videos yet. So we're just gonna have to wait till another day. I'm gonna put some music in the background because it will be really quiet. Is there like a playlist with like... Let's see. Chill Genshin OSTs. That looks good. That looks good. There we go. Okay, we will have some little background music. And now onto the wiki. We want the 2 weapons, and I'm gonna open the characters later. Okay. We enlarge it. Okay, will I cover the text if I'm here? Yeah, okay, I'm gonna move myself to the other side. And also I should probably move... That's not the thing. Oop. Wait. Wait, I'll do this. And then I'll... Okay. Sure. Let me flip myself because it will look weird when I'm turning the wrong way. Alright. So we are gonna start off with Durin's new weapon. Which I assume the description will literally just be about Durin, because what else could it be? So I have no clue. Let me drink some water and we'll get into it. What did I do? I just pressed the... Oh. Okay. How lengthy is this? Okay, this is... Oh, this is pretty big. Okay. Alright. Let's see. By the time the little witch arrived at the Day King's palace, twilight had already taken hold. Had she come any later, the kingdom would have already passed beyond the Day King's rule. Before the night curtain descended, the Day King received her in what remained of his fleeting hours. Who the fuck is the Day King? What? We're gonna keep this in mind. We're gonna see, because maybe that is a name for someone we know. We're gonna search it later. O witch who has traversed the vast cosmos, kindler the time's eternal flame, what brings you to this lonely planet? Oh, that's interesting. If it's a witch from a different planet, that would be Octavia, right? Because she like travels between the fucking stars and stuff. Okay, that's weird. I did not come of my own accord. It was the planet's cry that found me through the void. Answering its call, I crossed the gate of stars forgotten by time. In a universe nearing its quiet end, every world that yet glimmers in a treasure beyond compare. Who would have thought that in a region long considered dark and inhospitable, a living world would still endure? Wait, or is it the fucking the person that like met Nibelung? Because there was this like this, I think they were a descender, I'm not sure, and they like said to Nibelung like, yo, I can take you guys out of here, you're gonna fucking die if you're gonna live on this planet. And Nibelung was like, no, we got this, trust in us. And well, he's dead now, so yeah, that happened. So that might be it. It has probably nothing to do with Octavia, but the word witch after the fucking Durin stuff kind of has me on accent circle. But this was not the whole story. In truth, the little witch had caught wind of whispers from the dark expanse. Whispers that had flown to her on the eve of the night carnival. Under ordinary circumstances, she would likely have dismissed such strange signals as just another error from the scry glass. Now the scry glass is something that fucking like Mona and Barbaloth used to read fate. What the fuck is going... Okay. But as the message reached her, she was fretting over the next day's festivities, desperately trying to find a way to avoid her nemesis, who would also be there. So she seized the opportunity to hide away in her workshop, spending considerable efforts deciphering this distant missive. So this peculiar message means that some unknown planet has been feeling unwell. What the fuck is this about? Shit, okay. No matter what, the righteous Kingdom of Day would never do anything to harm the planet, the Day King said solemnly. Perhaps you should ask the wicked Night King. This very morning I sent my army to vanquish him, alas. But before he could finish, the last rays of the setting sun vanished into night, and the king's apparition melted away like cream. With the curtain of darkness descending, the court itself vanished too, The ground boiled like a raging sea, and black smoke rose from the earth. The entire planet became a vast black ocean. Fortunately, the little witch had remembered her broom. Otherwise, she may well have plunged into the water, riding her broom beneath the blood red moon. She traveled far before finally spying a lonely castle glowing with firelight. A red moon, you say? Interesting. I still have no idea what the fuck this is about. It's so okay. It's always like this, man. I have no fucking idea what's going on. I like it. Vanquish the Night King, that's the easy part. What we have to do is far more important. The castle seemed to have been built by the Day King's army. For unknown reasons, it had escaped dissolution by the Sea of Mist. The leading warrior carrying a sword on his back was not at all surprised by the Little Witch's arrival. Instead, he met with her with an invitation. Even if we defeat the Night King, it changes nothing. As soon as the sun sets anew, the dark tides will swallow the land once more. To break this endless cycle, we build this castle. From here, we can search for a solution. Who the fuck is the Night King? Shit, okay, we're gonna look all of that later. At his invitation, the little witch descended to the deepest level of the castle, where beyond its fragile boundary stretched a sea of pure darkness. Sustaining this boundary was a massive mechanism that spat out an endless stream of smoke. Countless pipes were continuously drawing thick seawater into its cores. This is the perpetual motion machine, or you may call it the Holy Grail. By burning the seawater, it generates light and heat. Since all tangible things on this planet are merely shadows cast by light, so long as we can create a fire that never goes out. But doing this will only make the planet burn out even faster. The little witch sighed. Once the sea's been drained, this place will be finished. There's nothing holy about this so-called grail. Now I know why the planet's been feeling unwell. Is this some like fucking weird geothermal shit where they like take the warmth from the inside and then boil? It's like fucking nuclear power plant, bro. It's just boiling water. That's it, man. Huh. But it's seawater. I'm pretty sure nuclear power needs clean, filtered water, but still, it's kind of the same principle, right? That's so fucking weird. What the hell? Okay. Before the warrior could react, the little witch drew the sword from his back and hurled it into the perpetual motion machine. Also, it's not perpetual if you're losing water. Anyway, the warrior reached out to retrieve it, but the moment the blade touched the black sea mist, both he and the fading light vanished into nothingness. The entire planet was once again swallowed by darkness. When daylight finally returned, it was as if everything from the previous night had been nothing more than a deep and distant dream. I suppose that's a temporary fix at least, the little witch murmured, glancing back one last time before leaving the planet on her broom. In the morning light, the warrior, his shadow tailing long behind him, took up the sword bestowed by the Day King and set out on his journey once more. This cycle may go on for a long, long time, until the day you too become nothing but an empty shell. But no matter what, you must keep going. At least, you must live until we meet again. What the fuck is this about, actually? I mean, I hear Red Moon, I think Conria, but I don't know. Wait, what if I search Day King in here? Ooh. Oh, that's a different wiki. This is just... No, it doesn't search... No, it's just King. It searches for King. There's no Day King. I have no idea what this weapon is about. What the fuck is going on here? Who's the witch? What the fuck is the Day King and Night King and whatever? What the hell? And they have nuclear power plants, dude. Almost, sorta, kinda. What the hell? Is this even about Tevad or no? I genuinely can't even tell. Who the fuck is this? I'm genuinely too fucking stupid to understand. But we're gonna move on, because I cannot add anything to this. Also, this is such a pretty fucking weapon. It's such a nice weapon, man. Anyway, we have Venti's new SIG, so who knows what this is, but length. Oh, this one's way shorter. Huh. Okay. What is that name? This guy. Have you ever heard the pipes call out in the dusk? Have you heard a voice in the wind sing, farewell, goodbye forever? We shall not weep for you, for the night breeze will bear our tears away. Yes, comrade, it shall bear our tears away. They say that there was once a traveling musician troupe who conspired to assassinate the ruling house. Among them was the renegade noble scion named this, I don't know how to pronounce. A tune was written for him after the plot failed. So this is a Wonders troupe, right? The very weird group of people that who the fuck knows from how long ago they are here. Because there's a lot of conflicting things, because on one end they were in Merjavari that disappeared 500 years ago or so, but then they also were spotted in thousands of years ago somewhere, and nobody fucking knows where they're from and whatever. That being said, Venti did once say, and I will never forget that line, that he blew Merjavari off of the timeline. Because he can just do that. So he fucked shit up and we don't know anything then. That's really cool. That's probably why he has the fucking weapon, huh? His real name was, of course, not whatever this is, and he has been lost to time. Oh, his name was lost to time. The word this itself used to mean the quartering song in the old tongue. In those days, when the nights grew long and the dark hung low, quartering was a cruel punishment that left its victims begging for the release of death. Deserters, bandits, rebels, and makers of moonshine would... You're gonna execute moonshine make? Are you for real? That's a bit severe for making alcohol. Sure, would be executed in public in this manner, while the ruling aristocracy basked in their dreadful cries. In those days, when one could not see the light of dawn, this guy became a byword, or this word became a byword for those who rose up and failed. But in this way, it also became the rallying cry for rebellion. The thing of the traveling troupe has had their name lost to time, yes, but it matters not, for by then, they had already taken on countless monikers, carrying on the wind in song. The nameless shepherd, this thing, Midnight Rogue, Dawnlight, Gunhilder, and Ragnvald. Wait, but those are... Okay, this is weird that he has both of these. Now, these are obviously like noble families in Mondstadt, right? But these are two separate ones. I'm pretty sure Jean is Gunhilder, right? And then I think Diluc is Ragnvaldr, right? I think that's Diluc's family. How does he have both of these names? If it's the... It's different fucking... What? Who is this guy? Till at last the final thing would awaken from 1,000-year slumber, answering the small cry of a foreign maiden who had drifted to this land, just as he had once been born from the wish of a certain youth. Okay. The songs that told of this guy would be fashionable for a time, but in the end they would leave the lips of men. For in the time after the darkness, there was no longer any need for his name. Have you ever seen the horizon turn white? Have you heard the maiden sing in the wind, farewell, goodbye forever? The morning sun has kissed away my tears, and told me that dawn has broken. Oh my lover, the dawn, it has broken. Okay, I will need to search this guy again, because I think I should know this guy, but I don't know this guy. I don't know why he has two different fucking surnames from Mondstadt. How is that a thing? Why is this Venti Sig? I don't know. But I like when there's troop that they keep being mentioned still. That's really cool. However, I don't know what this is about. I mean, obviously at the end it says that they don't talk about the guy anymore, because if he was kind of like the word of rebellion and everything, and Mondstadt is, you know, the city of freedom now, it's at peace, nobody fucking needs this guy, because there's no reason to rebel, right? What if we search him up? Does he pop up anywhere else? Oh, he has his own fucking page. Wait. Formerly Lawrence clan. Why does he have all the 3 names? That makes no sense. He cannot have 3 names. What the fuck do you mean? The fuck? That's so weird. Yeah, they disown him. So sure, he could have gotten another name, but not 2 names though. Oh, Vanessa mentioned, that's sick. Oh, I actually wanted to check the name, but I guess it's right here. Crusade or Crusader. Yeah, that checks out. That makes sense, yeah. Dude, what the fuck? Yeah, so we got info on that guy. Man, the weapon lore is it goes from like, oh my god, this is crazy, to then here's this guy, he's dead, and that's it. I'm really confused about this, like genuinely. How does he have both of these names? Well, that's cool. But we have 2 new characters. We cannot do voice lines because I haven't found any, but we can do... Where is it though? Is it where would it be? Oh, here, there we go. Character stories. We're gonna start with Jahoda, and that's fine. How much is there? Oh my fucking god, we're gonna be here for 20 hours. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. That's fine. Wait, where the fuck does this begin? I don't know if we need character details. Because character details is just, you know, the details. Let me quickly see. Okay, wait, this actually is kind of interesting. We're gonna read this anyway. Let me drink some water. Damn, we're nerding out like crazy today. Alright. When people from Nasha Town speak of the only official employee of the Curatorium of Secrets, they always acknowledge Jahoda's abilities. Well, some of them, before wondering aloud. Why would the boss of the Curatorium of Secrets hire no one else but her? After all, what that loose-tongued, ever-stumbling girl is always going on about how she's the master thief who's plundered every corner of nod-krai, the most street-smart local around, the one who's got connections everywhere. Such talk might fool a few outsiders, but there's no way it could ever fool the sharp-eyed Lady Never, right? At any rate, just trust my judgment. Whenever a partner shows even the slightest doubt, Nefer always responds with a gentle smile. On some days, when Lady Luck seemed to have completely abandoned her, Jahoda, after running into one problem after another during her commissions, would ask her dear boss with anxiety written across her face. "Boss Neff, there's no chance you'll fire me, right?" She said that a lot of times already. This must be a really common occurrence. "How could I?" her dear boss replied with a gentle smile. "If you were gone, who would brush Ashu's fur, fill his bowl, or make sure your boss here got a good night's sleep?" Oh, that's it? What? That's the only reason? Ashu meowing, of course. Ashu, you little rascal, get off my head! That braid took me forever. She does have kind of crazy hair. Fuck. Here. As always, Jahoda caught the mischievous Ashu and threatened to give him a bath, while the troublemaker wriggled wildly, covering her in a storm of cut fur. Nefer watched from the side, chin popped on one hand, smiling softly. This young girl was one of the few people in nod-krai who could pique her curiosity. Jahoda, what kind of person will you grow into, I wonder? Her murmured words were lost in the playful clamor of girl and cat, but Nefer knew that someday Jahoda would hear them. And when that day comes, what great things will you have achieved? I mean, no idea. I'm not gonna lie. Jahoda does not, other than she's easy to manipulate by Nefer, she doesn't seem like that much of a use for Nefer. In this way, obviously she's useful because she's doing the annoying shit that Nefer herself doesn't want to deal with. But why does she believe in Jahoda so much? I am really curious. I hope this whole thing answers that somewhat. But let's see. When Jahoda was first taken in by the Sihu gang, or in her own words, recruited, she occasionally had trouble sleeping. Sometimes it was the commotion outside, sometimes it was a job that hadn't gone smoothly, and sometimes it was the curiosity she couldn't contain. Noisy crowds were easy enough to handle. The boss had told Jahoda that if she wanted everyone to quiet down, all she had to do was grab whatever was at hand, a cup, a plate, even a chair, and throw it into the crowd while yelling at everyone to be quiet. Jahoda had tried it, and it really worked. She'd leap out of bed, snatch up a snuffed toy, and hurled it out the window, then shout at the top of her lungs. And the thieves outside, staggering around, yelling and drinking, would actually fall silent. After that, Jahoda would mess with her tangled hair, hug her blanket, and flop back into bed. Meanwhile, everyone below would be trying not to laugh as they watched the unlucky one who had been hit by the toy. This time, it was his turn to wash it and sneak it back into Jahoda's bedside. Or else their little lady would wake up in a sulk next morning. Why? Oh damn, they actually cared about her a lot. That's kinda nice. A job that didn't go well could leave Jahoda feeling down for a long time. When it got too much, she would slip out of the house and quietly wake Zenaida. There we go, half asleep. Zenaida would listen to Jahoda's mumbled would listen as Jahoda mumbled that she'd lost her keys because there were just too many of them in the house, and that all looked the same. Next time, she promised herself she'd color code every key. That would solve the problem for sure. And remember that time I accidentally fell off the roof and landed right in front of the boss? He was in the middle of negotiating with a rival, so why did I hand him the apple I was holding? What? Okay. Well, because the boss had been talking for so long, he must have been thirsty, and I only had one apple, so of course it had to go to him. What was I supposed to do? Give it to the rival? I mean, sorry, I guess I'll bring two next time. What kind of... It's such a stupid story. Jahoda would ramble on until she finally fell asleep, resting her head on Zenaida's shoulder. Zenaida, having seen this countless times, would carry her back to the house, tucked her into bed, and set a glass of water on the nightstand, knowing that after all that talking, she'd be thirsty in the morning. Of course, the hardest to quiet was her occasional bursts of curiosity, and sometimes to calm that curiosity, she had to take a few risks. Ooh. I would like an elaboration of that. Okay, story 2. As Jahoda grew a bit older, some Sihu gang members would occasionally have restless nights. Sometimes it was from drinking too much, sometimes from injuries, and sometimes simply because they didn't feel like sleeping. Yeah, that's so real. But there was only one time when the entire gang stayed up all night. After a certain business deal, the gang held a feast to celebrate their victory. The black-hearted merchant had finally gotten his comeuppance. What the fuck does it even mean? Okay, handing over all the money he'd swindled. After returning the victim's share, everyone in the gang was guaranteed a nice cut. At one point during the chaos, when someone reached for a necklace, the merchant had suddenly lunged, almost possessed, trying to snatch it back. He was too frail though, and the gang easily subdued him. What followed was the same old cliché they'd seen 1,000 times. The swindler started bawling, swearing he'd give up everything if they just returned to the pendant. According to him, it held the only picture left of his wife and daughter. These experienced thieves, of course, weren't fooled. 9 out of 10 swindlers they tied up would use the same excuse to beg for something back, and that something usually had a clue to some treasure. A way for them to crawl back from rock bottom. After tossing the merchant a bit of money, the gang headed straight back to their base. But just as everyone had eaten and drunk their fill, and it had come time to divvy up the spoils... Wait, where's Jahoda? She was just here. Boss, that necklace is gone. Could it be? Jahoda had disappeared, and with her went the necklace. Neither too expensive nor too cheap, but enough to cause a stir. Silence swept through the hall. The seasoned thieves glanced at one another. One of them believed Jahoda would betray them over some random necklace. Oh, none of them believed. Besides, Jahoda probably didn't even know what the word betrayal meant. At last, Zenaida spoke up, hesitant and uncertain. She wouldn't really have gone to return that necklace, would she? Before she even finished, a small door at the back of the hall cracked open. Jahoda slowly poked her head out. But instead of sneaking back into the noisy, crowded room she'd imagined, she froze at the heavy silence that greeted her. Sorry, I was just in the bathroom. The first weary sign came from the boss, his face buried in his hands. The second came from Zenaida, now certain she'd guessed right. One sigh after another followed, filling in the hall. While Jahoda lingered at the doorway, still peeking in, unsure whether she should step inside. Jahoda dear, come here. The boss beckoned to the girl, who was fresh off finishing a secret low adventure. We're deducting the cost of that necklace from your share, so you'll get nothing this time. But that necklace... Huh? Wait, what necklace? I have no idea what you're talking about. Jahoda? Yes, boss? Quiet, eat your meal. Bro, she's... The yes boss stayed with her all the way till today. Legit. Oh man. I mean, at least they didn't really punish her, so that they were good people, man. They were good people. Okay, character story 3. By the time Jahoda's childhood came to an end, her enemies were the ones losing sleep. Ooh. In the past, Radfan had always trusted in the power of money. It could hire members of the Sihu gang to take out their own boss, throwing the troublesome gang into disarray. It could buy barrels of oil to burn away all the evidence and scare off the faint-hearted. And most importantly, it could be used to buy valuable intelligence from that mysterious businesswoman. The hidden powers that once controlled Nashatown were gone, leaving only money as the path to power. Okay, so the hidden powers are gone because we learned that in the Nefer story, when she came out to nod-krai, she kinda got rid of them. Whatever that might mean. But they're gone now. So, yeah. So this is post-Nefer and nod-krai. Okay. Enough! Show yourself! What do you want from me? The burly man bellowed into a silent forest. His camp had just been raided again. Somehow, the small, weary assassin had slipped inside, effortlessly taking down one guard after another. She had pierced 3 warning drowns with her arrows and even reached the very center of the camp. If she hadn't stumbled from the roof in her weakened state, Raftan's head would have already been separated from his body. Yet even after taking 2 arrows and a hammered blow, she had still dashed back into the forest, disappearing without a trace. And just like that, countless nights before, she would return the next night, always managing to track Raftan no matter where he fled. Is that a Jahoda? Damn, she's kinda good. What the fuck? That's crazy. She doesn't do any of that anymore. Exhaustion and fear had everyone on edge. Some said the girl had long since died, and that what kept running was merely her spirit, driven by obsession. Others said she had devolved into a member of the Wild Hunt, and that only the Ratniki could stop her now. But Rafton knew the truth. She was just a low girl. He had seen Jahoda when he scouted the Sihu gang before, and even the gang's boss had praised her highly. Back then, Jahoda was a slight and ingenuous kid. When she stood below with the others, she would secretly tug at her companion's hand, swaying back and forth, only calming down after a gentle tap on her head. She had looked nothing like a thief, by any measure. She still had a long way to grow, or perhaps she didn't even know what form she wanted to shape herself into. Now Rafton knew he had been wrong. Jahoda didn't need time to grow, she just needed a reason. Ooh, okay. And he had given her that reason with his own hands. So be it then. They would settle this in the way thieves know best. Another night, Rafton had torches planted all around the camp, and he stood alone in the center, weapon in hand. He couldn't even remember the last time he had held a weapon himself. The sword felt impossibly heavy, heavier than a bag stuffed full of mora. Of course. As expected, his opponent appeared, calmly stepping into the obvious trap. The torches lit up Jahoda's face. Gaunt from hunger, a lingering fever had drained all color from her skin. She had hair clung to her cheeks like withered grass. Her lips were cracked like parched earth, yet her eyes still shone, bright, sharp, and unyielding. It was as if she had struck a bargain with death itself, her soul burning with a fierce vitality that would last until her vengeance was complete. Jahoda was a lone gambler, and her life was her final chip. Since she had nothing to lose, why not go all in? Kid, let's talk, alright? Whatever you want, I can give it to you, just name it. Rafton swallowed hard, the bravery he'd scraped together already slipping away. He knew those eyes too well, they belonged to a desperate soul. I know you're a good person, Jahoda. Jahoda had nothing, but he had so much. Money, jewels, gold, wealth, luxury, all waiting for him. Listen to me, don't do anything reckless, we can... But Jahoda didn't need any of it. She had already sunk her teeth into her prey. Dude, where is the cool fucking murder Jahoda in my game? What the fuck? Bring her back. Now she's just like a clumsy little girl that is fucking... doesn't even believe in herself. What happened? Why? What happened, man? I want the crazy murder vengeance, Jahoda. What? That's so cool. Sorry, need some water. Okay. Damn, I didn't know Jahoda was cool like that. She's even cooler now than she already was. What the hell? It seemed he won't be able to afford the outstanding sum, little girl. Oh, never. Never looked over the weakened Jahoda. She was covered in wounds, but at least she survived. I'll pay you. I don't see what else you have left to offer me. I can work for you. Jahoda brushed her hand over her empty right sleeve, then added, oh, is it post to this? Or is that a separate instance of something? I assume it's because they are usually like, you know, one after the other. It seems it's a story, right? So I assume she lost, which makes sense because she's like weakened and all. So that's when she lost her arm. Okay. Anything you need. The ever resourceful Lady Nefer shrugged, unfazed by Jahoda's desperate tone. Money meant nothing to her. The only reason she told Jahoda where to find Rafton in the first place was to let someone else take care of a puppet that had started tugging at its strings. Even if it failed, it would still serve as a warning. Oh, so she got the intel from Nefer. Okay. But to her surprise, that scrawny little hyena had actually torn out the wolf's throat. Oh, so she killed them, but lost the arm in the process. Okay. It seemed the girl she had planted as a hidden pawn was no longer of any use. What's your next plan? Continue with your old trade as a thief? I can introduce you to a few, somewhat more reliable treasure hoarders. Oh, that doesn't appeal to you? Then how about the Adventurers Guild? You might just get lucky and strike it rich in some ruins. Still refusing? Fine. Perhaps you want to leave nod-krai to heal the scars in your heart. I don't need those scars healed. Jahoda broke her silence, giving her final answer. She had once loathed those ugly, aching scars, like rotting fruit sinking in a swamp or the remains left by a beast's meal. Yet when fewer nearly caused her to miss the ambush from her perch in the tree, it was the pain from a scar on her back that jolted her awake. And when an enemy's trap nearly caught her, the freshly healed scar on her hand reminded her not to repeat the same mistake. Or reminded her. For some lucky souls living a comfortable life, scars are nothing more than unfortunate blemishes. But for Jahoda, scars bore witness to the choices she had made and the path she had forged for herself. She had endured the scars so she would endure life, just as she always had. Nefersani clapped her hands, cutting the conversation just as before. She had heard enough. Alright, that's enough for today. Any longer and you'll pass out again. She narrowed her eyes and smiled. The rest doesn't matter, but since you said you'd worked for me and couldn't do anything, I believe we have a deal. Oh, and could be anything, okay. The contract has suddenly been sealed. Still unsure of what had just happened, Jahoda hesitated, then nodded. At least she now had a place to stay. Yes, Miss Nefer. Call me boss. Huh? From now on, call me Boss Nefer. Yes, Boss Nefer. Damn. So now we will have story from within the Curatorium, probably. After officially joining the Curatorium of Secrets, Jahoda never expected to run into the swindler who had once been cleaned out by the Sihu gang. She had just finished a commission and was leaping across rooftops with her payment, taking the fastest route back. Just as she prepared to jump to the next roof, a window swung open and a voice bellowed. Hey, Miss Jahoda, Miss Jahoda! Jahoda turned around in a daze, shadows from the past flashing through her mind. You're that swindler. I'm not a swindler anymore, I swear. I've long since turned over a new leaf. The merchant waved his hands wildly, repeatedly urging Jahoda inside, before hurrying to lay out sweet biscuits and tea. Jahoda glanced around. Not much has changed since her last visit. I must thank you for what you did back then, Miss Jahoda. You're so kind to return that necklace. If I had really lost it, I don't know how I would have gotten by. As he spoke, the merchant kept patting his chest and sighing, grabbing on about how he'd cleaned up his act over the years, and he'd made a comeback, and was now doing good deeds to make up for his past. Memories Jahoda had long tried to bury began to resurface. The merchant's voice faded, replaced by voices far more familiar. Besides, the money's already been returned to the victims. Giving back a necklace to that swindler won't hurt. One thing at a time. Boss, ow! That hurts. Oh, there's supposed to be a space here, I think. Why is there 3 S's though? Anyway, stop pulling my ear. Just because we're thieves doesn't mean we always have to do bad things. You've all taken care of me for so long, haven't you? If it really doesn't work out, how about bad deeds on odd days, good deeds on even days? That way neither side gets neglected. And on Sundays I'll just... ow! Bro, this is so stupid. Please no, boss. Take me with you to the negotiation. I don't want to eat Zinaida's cooking. It tastes awful. By the time the merchant finished his rambling and saw Jahoda off with endless thanks, evening had already fallen. Pushing open the door at the Curatorium of Secrets, Jahoda stepped inside. only to have Ashuru rush up first, eager to play. Even after he messed up her hair, he didn't get the usual head rubs in return. Looks like you ran into an old friend, Nefer said, setting down her teacup. Boss, you knew everything? Let's just say our paths happened to cross, and I happened to learn about both the good and the bad things you've done. Just now she learned? That's kind of crazy. Boss, if you're going to ask me whether your good or bad deeds are truly right or wrong, won't answer. Nefer stood up and closed the door of the Curatorium of Secrets. The day's work was over. You'll have to find the answers to such questions yourself. Jahoda slumped as if deflated. Ashur hopped onto her head, letting out a disgruntled grumble, clearly still annoyed that Jahoda hadn't played with him. Nefer turned back, her gaze after falling on her low employee, lying there with downcast eyes and a heavy heart. Perhaps in all of nod-krai, Jahoda was the one who resembled her the most. Both had crossed treacherous waters alone. Both had hunted foes who needed removal alone. And both had their own problems too. I guess so. That is a somewhat similar story. Nefer is just way smarter at that, so she succeeded way better. But yeah, both were alone. Right. No parents, no nothing, because, you know, I mean, Nefer had her dad for a bit, but he died later. And then, you know, then they killed in revenge at some point, right? Although Nefer, I think it was revenge for the boss, right? I think that's what it was talking about. Yeah, I guess they do have similar backstories in a way. Maybe that's why Nefer cared about Jahoda so much. The owner of the Curatorium of Secrets shook her head, cutting those thoughts off. Leaving a little suspense for the future isn't so bad, I suppose. Interesting. Okay. The arm. I don't think this will be crazy interesting. We know Aino made it, but we're gonna read it anyway. Jahoda's metal arm was personally built, fitted, and even cosmetically refined by Aino. During the crafting process, Aino suggested several modifications, including but not limited to installing a sweeping device like Ennefa's, turning the fingertips into retractable rocket fingers, embedding high-intensity lights or thrusters in the palm. A light would be cool, like a little fucking flashlight in your hand. That sounds pretty cool. In the end, constrained both by Jahoda's firm stance and a limited budget, Aino's creation, dubbed the Clanky Arm, of course, retained only the most basic mobility and minor transformative functions. Basic mobility. Her hand can spin. That's not basic mobility. To quickly adapt to the new arm, Jahoda followed Ennefa's advice and began a rigorous paper star folding training regimen. Okay, by the time she had folded 30 jars of paper stars, she could deftly. What the fuck is deftly? Use cutlery with the new arm. I assume just she was good at using it now. I've never seen this word in my life. At 50 jars, she could braid her hair. At 70 jars, she could skillfully saw cloth dolls. Upon reaching 100 jars, she finally mustered the courage to write with the new arm. Under Ennefa's guidance, she penned her first test phrase. Hello, Jahoda. Why did she write that to herself? Interesting. Okay, the vision ones are always interesting because I'm always curious how they get them. I love the Lisa one where Lisa was like, I want a vision, and boom. It just happened. I'm pretty sure that was Lisa's thing, right? Anyway, the news that Jahoda possessed a vision was spread by Nefer. As Nefer put it, if the boss had a treasure, the employee ought to have one too. Otherwise, Jahoda might be at a disadvantage in future dealings. Boss, but I don't have a vision. No matter. I'll get you a glass bead to wear. People will see through it immediately. Not necessarily. Besides, vision holders themselves, who can truly verify its authenticity? Well, I suppose you're right. Oh, so she had a fake one. Okay. And so, adorned with a cyan glass sphere out of nowhere provided by her boss, Jahoda continued her busy life as usual. Just as Nefer predicted, people's attitudes improved noticeably once they learned Jahoda had a vision. Not only were remunerations given to her slightly higher, but she was also entrusted with more challenging commissions. Of course, the high pay, difficulty, and expectations weighed heavily on Jahoda, who knew full well she had no real vision. This pressure made her work even harder, spinning like a little top all day long. But overall, she found genuine joy in being more useful, earning more, and finally earning some trust. Even in her dreams, she often found herself aiding others or achieving great feats. Don't worry, I have a vision, she mumbled, flailing her fists as if she'd just defeated some formidable foe in her sleep. In reality, having just returned from a nighttime outing, Nefer sat beside Jahoda. The Curatorium of Secrets saw a full-time employee's backpack lay open, the green glass bead within wrapped in layers of cloth to both prevent breakage and deter prying eyes. Jahoda swung her arm unconsciously and slurred. I'll help you, I have a vision. With a vision, you can do good deeds. With a vision, you can... As Nefer rose to leave, a fleeting glimmer of aquamarine light caught her eye. The owner of the Curatorium of Secrets paused in surprise, then chuckled softly. A lie repeated 1,000 times had somehow willed itself into truth. So she dreamt up a vision and she got one. Huh. Interesting. I mean, visions are supposed to be like ambitions of people. And if she has an ambition to help people and having a vision helps, it kind of sort of makes sense that it appeared. Huh. It's always so weird that you just fucking get it. Like you just want a vision and you just fucking get it, bro. It's so weird. Damn. Okay. I didn't know she had a story with a fake one before, and then she suddenly got a real one. That's cool. That's really cool. Okay. Last thing. Durin. This one? No, profile. Yes. Okay. How much do we got? Oh wait, it scrolled back up. Holy moly. I saw TCG in there. I assume Durin's thing will be... Oh god, his vision thing is long. But I am curious. I assume Durin's will sorta be... What did Durin do after getting his human body? That's my guess. I am gonna run to the toilet real quickly because I see the ads are gonna play soon. I'm gonna play them earlier so we don't have to wait. So I'll be right back. I am back. Let me do this. There we go. Boop. Okay. It is time to read Durin's thing. Which is even longer than the Jahoda thing. Why is Jahoda's name card thing here? Oh, that's just the profile. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. Let's see. This one's fucking long, but we're gonna get through this. First, let's get the details. Although the details, we know these. Yeah, I think we can skip over the details because I can already see what it's talking about. Made during the Windbloom Festival by, you know, that's in the main story. That's the main story, that he's part of the evil Durin. And then that the people in Mondstadt at some point decided that, oh yeah, Durin is just this nice little guy and not the evil dragon. We know that. So I think we can skip over this one. Because we know that. We're gonna go into the story though, because I'm curious about how is he doing, man? How's our dear Durin doing, you know? Why is Kanria mentioned here? Anyway, okay, let's see. Have you ever heard the story of Durin? Through on-site investigations and the study of ancient records passed down among Mondstadt's people, the Adventurers Guild had pieced together a fairly detailed account. Oh, this is the OG Durin. Ooh. Hundreds of years ago, when the catastrophe from Kanria spread across the land, an evil dragon named Durin descended upon Mondstadt, leading a horde of abyssal creatures in its wake. Its very existence was a disaster. With a single breath, it could turn fertile plants into barren wastelands. Guided by Barbados, the animal Archon, his familiar Devalin took to the skies above the snowy mountains to face Durin in a fierce battle. In the end, Devalin tore open Durin's throat and brought the dragon down. Yet Devalin too was tainted by the venomous blood and remained so until recently. Yeah, we know that. Yeah. All in all, it is a rather tragic tale. In the days following that great calamity, a certain poem quietly circulated among the bards of Mondstadt. Wait, is this... No, never mind. Mother, as you bade... I cannot sing this, by the way. I refuse. I can't do that. Mother, as you bade me, I have come to this land to show everyone my beauty. The flowers here are fragrant and the wind is gentle. I run with the breeze and the blossoms bloom brighter in my wake. Butterflies flutter around me as if in awe of my beauty. Yet when I reach out to them, they always shy away. But then a lovely one approached me of his own accord, as though inviting me to dance. I accepted his invitation, and together we spun and twirled. The wind lifted the petals, adoring our dance with their colors. Mother, I think I've made a new friend. Okay, I kind of wanna... because this is purely from like Durin Quest related. This feels like it's that banned poem of that like showed that the evil Durin thought that all he was doing is like good and happy. But maybe not. Let's finish this. Strangely, soon after its appearance, the Knights of Favonius traced the poem back to its source after being tipped off by some unknown party. They erased... Okay, I was right. I was spot on. They erased its title and sealed away the collection it appeared in, marking it as a forbidden text. At the time, people had no idea... So who wrote it? Anyway, at the time, people had no idea why the Knights of Favonius acted as they did. But if you take a keen interest in Durin's story and dig a little deeper, you might find an alchemist's experimental notes revealing that Durin's consciousness came from beyond the heavens and was fused with the body of the wicked dragon through alchemy. Corrupted by abyssal power, his senses and experiences were far removed from those of ordinary beings. Until his fall, he never had any choice but to become the embodiment of disaster, and he likely could not make sense of the cruel world around him. Seen this way, the poem might actually be telling Durin's story from his own perspective. Yes, that's what I said, exactly. A certain mage chanced upon this tale and could not help but feel a pang of regret. If the soul known as Durin could have freed itself from the Abyss's curse and ultimately forged a friendship with the Valen, how different might the ending have been? Perhaps to reconcile this lingering sorrow, the mage set pen to paper and wove a new story into being, one in which the protagonist bore the name Durin. So now we'll go into our Durin. I actually would love for this Durin to meet up with the Valen. That'd be so cool. Mainly for the Valen's reaction. I think the Valen absolutely would like forgive him because he would understand this is not the Durin. So I guess he doesn't have anything to forgive, but still. I think it would be a cool interaction to see the two. Although I just kind of want to see the Valen again, it's been a while. Okay, number 2. When Durin first arrived in Mondstadt, he always preferred to avoid crowded places. He was like, okay, this switch up is crazy, because you go from, oh, this evil dragon, to, yeah, when Durin arrived in Mondstadt, he kind of avoided people. Like, there is no in-between of, like, how this Durin came to be, right? You just go from evil dragon Durin to our Durin. It's kind of funny. He was like a lone splash of color at the edge of a painting, striking yet unable to form any meaningful scene. Trapped in this static blot, he struggled to make new friends and begin the story that was truly his own. At that time, Lisa had just accepted Jean's request to become Durin's tutor. She observed all this and quietly realized that Durin was not naturally solitary. His yearning to make friends was evident, yet he hesitated at every turn. When Lisa asked him about it, he finally confessed his worries. I don't know how to get along with other humans. Well, learning how to interact with people is indeed a prerequisite for friendship, Lisa replied. But that is not something that can be taught in a classroom. So Lisa designed Durin an oh my god, I hate this word, extracurricular task, to step out of his room and observe how the people of Mondstadt interacted with one another. The request from his mentor dissolved most of his hesitation, and he finally left his room, just as he had once climbed out of his hiding place in the mine. Oh, in Sri Lanka, yes. Durin's first choice for guidance was Albedo, whom he regarded as a genius who seemed to know everything. I mean, he does know a lot, like, you know. But when it came to learning human social skills, Albedo glanced around his alchemy workshop, secluded amidst the surrounding snowfields, and after a moment's thought suggested that Durin find a more suitable teacher. Yeah, Albedo is not the guy you want for, like, social interactions. No. Next, Durin thought of Klee. She seemed capable of befriending anyone. Surely she knew of an effective method for connecting with others. Klee's advice, however, was simply to go fish blasting with them. Of course. In her view, two people who had blasted fish side by side could certainly count as comrades in arms. Durin only began to understand what she meant after being locked in the confinement room with her by Jean. Yeah, so we know that happened. Durin also considered seeking help from Dahlia and Kaya. After all, one was a deacon with an adept listening ear, and the other the cavalry captain without a horse, eager to help others. Once Durin explained his situation, the two immediately agreed and took him to Angel's Share. What the he was born yesterday. You cannot take him out to drink. Are they crazy? What the fuck? Hell no. What the hell? I mean, we knew that happened because in Durin's trailer, we see this little interaction. But they instantly are like, yeah, let's go fucking get drunk, Durin. You're like 5 days old. Well, come on, man, let's go. Like, that's insane. There, the reticent Durin watched as the tavern's patrons raised their glasses, singing and laughing together. In Mondstadt, this was clearly human social interaction. However, after just a single sniff of the bar's beverages, Durin nearly toppled over. Luckily, the composed bartender quickly... What is it? Oh, Diluc. Oh. I thought of the guy that actually works there, because Diluc does not fucking work in his own tavern ever. Okay, that's fine though. Quickly swapped his drink for juice. This method of socializing, he realized, was beyond him, at least for the moment. Still, the experience sparked an idea. He ventured to another tavern, quieter and free from the dizzying fumes of alcohol. There, people socialized through a card game called Genius Invocation TCG. Oh no, Durin's getting into TCG? Fuck. But before Durin could even find an opponent, he was swarmed by a group of cats, only escaping thanks to Diona's intervention. A few days passed in the blink of an eye. Durin tried again and again, but never quite learned a practical way to interact with others. And in the end, he hadn't completed the extracurricular assignment Lisa had set for him. However, when he went back to report, Lisa did not blame him. Then let's treat this as a long-term assignment. When you feel ready, come find me and I'll check your results. Really? Thank you, ma'am. Lisa hadn't erased her requirements carelessly. She could see that Durin was no longer the isolated, colorless block he had been before. He had begun to find his place in the world. Albedo had set up extra heating in his mountain workshop. The knight sometimes left an extra chair in the confinement room. Okay, that's kinda fucked up, man. The angel's share had a bar seat reserved just for Jews, and a special table occasionally appeared outside the cat's tail. In truth, human interaction had no fixed form. Everyone brought their own edges, rough or otherwise, collided with one another, and eventually found the places where they fit. Unbeknownst to him, Durin had already become part of this picture. His colors were still a little unusual, but he now added to the many interesting scenes unfolding around him. The people appearing in the scenes were his friends, present and future. The events taking place with them were his story, and once he came to realize this, his assignment would be complete. Man, this is so nice, man. Durin's story is like such a sweet tale. I just lost my slipper somehow. Like, it's such a nice, cute tale, man. Sumeru, hat guy. Okay, wait, it's big. When Durin first arrived in Teyvat, Sumeru was his first stop. At the time, he had not yet gained a human body. And why are we switching from him being a human to... I feel like these are not in order, it makes no sense. And was known to everyone as Mini Durin. His very existence was extraordinary, which naturally drew the attention of the curious and the unscrupulous alike. Fortunately, that guy, Mr. Guy, served not only as his guide, but also as his bodyguard. With nothing more than his perpetually gloomy expression, he could scare off most noisy bystanders, while the mercenaries hired by merchants trafficking exotic beasts rarely lasted a single encounter in his presence. He would be considered an exotic animal, wouldn't he? Yeah. Those days were light and happy ones for Durin. By strict comparison, Teyvat could not match the peace and comfort of Sri Lanka, yet he found himself enchanted by this new world. But the one doubt that lingered in Durin's mind after arriving in this world came from Hatgai himself. As a dragon born of fairy tales, Durin viewed everyone as a unique story. Living in Sumeru with Hatgai he was fortunate enough to witness countless tales, such as rainforest mushroom, tail care, and big ears. Okay, Tainari. Or the Academia Jogs Dragons Don't Understand, Genius Invocation TCG, and Big Ears on a Hat. Sino, I think Durin, you need to work on titles. These don't work. That's like a fucking visual novel. You need to fix this, man. Or light novel, sorry. I meant light novel. Occasionally, trips into the desert offer opportunities to read Desert Games of Catch and the Low Wolfhound. Wolfhound. I don't know. Who the fuck is this about? That could be a lot of people, because it has really nothing... Okay, whatever. Yet whenever Durin looked at Hot Guy, the one who had spent the most time by his side, he could see no story at all. In the end, Durin didn't voice his doubts to Hot Guy. He felt it was simply too soon. So he stayed close, hoping to uncover Hot Guy's story. Not long after, however, the latter suggested ending their journeys. Or their journey. I've had enough of our little trip for now. You should go bother someone else. Or return to that fairy tale world of yours. No, I still don't know your story. Durin stood firm in his refusal. Though Hot Guy's tone was, as always, sharp enough to make anyone frown, Durin could tell he wasn't just trying to send him away out of impatience. The real reason Hot Guy wanted him to leave seemed to lie hidden somewhere within his own story. One Durin had yet to uncover. Had it been anyone else, Hot Guy would probably have just turned and walked away. But he saw the determination in Durin's eyes. Ever since the day Durin decided to follow him on his journey across the Vat, Hot Guy had never once managed to turn him down for good. This time he relented as well. Do you wish for your story to take root in this world, Durin? My story in this world? This will almost certainly be an important choice for you. If you stay by my side forever, how much of the world will you really come to know? I want you to go farther, to see its beauty and its ugliness too. Then, once you've seen enough, make your choice. But what about your story, Hot Guy? If you decide to plant your story here in this world, I suppose I'll have a small part in it. Just remember that part I played, and that will be enough. That's my story, as far as you're concerned. Hearing this, Durin fell silent for a long while. It was the first time he'd ever heard Hot Guy speak to anyone like that. In an encouraging tone, yet tinged with a faint trace of something that almost sounded like a plea. In the end, Durin accepted his advice. I really hope, by the end of nod-krai, Durin will get the chance to learn Hot Guy's story. Because they already talked about it in the Archon quest. Durin wanted to know, and he still hasn't given him an answer. I think he should, man. I think he should. I think that'd be good for Hot Guy himself as well. Let me drink some water. Holy fuck, this is a lot of reading, man. Okay. Character story 4. Oh my god, okay. Before Durin was rescued from the curse via the blessing everyone bestowed upon him. And now we're going back to Simil... What the fuck is this? This makes no sense. Okay. Most of his days in Sri Lanka were spent in the mines, tormented by solitude and despair. But when he first arrived, there had been a brief stretch of happiness. In those days, his mother, Anya Marie Andersdotter, had still been amongst the living. At that time, Sri Lanka was still under construction. Durin often accompanied her mother whenever she could take a break from her work, exploring the four corners of Sri Lanka with her. Along the way, he watched as she and his two aunts debated how to shape the world around them. Their discussions always started with the same question: what would a world with dragons look like? Tevat has dragons. What do you mean? Okay. From that spark came grand designs, valleys carved, tracks laid, castles rising, all brought to life in the midst of their lively debates. Sometimes, though, those debates turned into arguments. His fiery red aunt loved adding thrilling elements, bombs, or anything that would make the world more exciting, while his mother always expressed her worries. She cherished the people of Sri Lanka as if they were her own children, and couldn't stand the thought of their home being reduced to ruins by some reckless artifice. Still, the arguments never lasted long. Soon enough, the fiery red aunt would find clever ways to adjust her ideas. not only putting his mother's worries to rest, but making their world all the more vibrant and fascinating. Back then, the story of Similanka had yet to be completed, and his mother often paused her writing to think. Whenever she did, his pale blue aunt would come to visit, bringing delicate teacups and plates of delicious sweets. Their conversations were deep and far-reaching, stretching from pleasant afternoons into quiet nights, from the stars above to the future of Similanka itself. So yeah, we have Barbeloth, yeah. During these tales, this pale blue aunt would often glance at the new scales growing on Durin, with a complicated look in her eyes, one that made him uneasy. Still, she always brought wonderful treats, so he didn't mind her visits too much. At all other times, his mother could usually be found bent over the desk, writing. Durin would sit quietly by her side, listening to the sound of her pen as he drifted to sleep. He thought those days would go on forever, until one day his mother suddenly set down her pen, as though she had finally finished her work. "Come, my child," she said, rising from her chair. "Take a walk with me." She led Durin to a courtyard high up in the sky. Gazing out toward the horizon, she reached out her hand, as if tracing the edge of a page. "My dear, if you ever had the chance, would you want to leave this world and see what lies beyond?" "Could I really leave this world?" "You could," she replied with a gentle smile. "Your Aunt Alice is quite remarkable. She's already proven to me that her magic can make it possible." "Then what would happen to me after I leave?" "That I can't say," she said softly. "Those are things that shall happen after my ending. But you know, going to a faraway land is a curious phrase. Some stories use it as their ending, while others take it as the beginning. Durin, I want you to do something for me. When you have the chance, try leaving Similanka. Go see what lies out there. There will be many, many hardships waiting for you, but don't be afraid. Alice's magic will guide you, and my blessing will go with you." This makes me even more convinced that this is what we're doing in his story quest. You know, it's her wanting him to write his own story to the end. But it's like a really obvious plot, though. Anyway, realizing how important her words were, Durin nodded solemnly, accepting the task she had entrusted to him. "In that case," she murmured, "I suppose I've now finished writing the most important passage of all." Then Durin watched his mother turn her gaze toward the distant sunset. The emotions that flickered in her eyes were like the light reflected there, burning first with warmth and reluctant farewell, then softening into quiet tenderness, until at last they faded gently into the approaching night. Not long after, the gears of Similanka's destiny began to turn. The origami animals of the Forest of Blessings and the toy figures of Constellation Metropole each set out on their stories woven for them by the three goddesses. Yet Durin's mother was gone. His days of happiness had come to an end for now. Damn. This is nothing new, obviously, but it's nice to read. It's nice to, you know, reminisce Similanka, the golden summer event, you know? Okay, story 5, which is the last story. Then we probably have Vision and one more thing that I don't know what it will be. Carried by the wind that Venti had gifted him, Durin caught up with the... Oh, wait, this is what I wanted. What the fuck? Caught up with the Volen, soaring together into the skies above Windrise. And finally, the story the mage had been writing arrived at the chapter she had been waiting for. Shh. Can I read this? That sounds like something that will happen in the quest. I don't know why. I'm gonna read it anyway. It's fine. Standing by the long table where mages gathered for meetings, Alice watched Durin's figure recede into the distance. Her thoughts drifted back through the years to the tea party where all 7 of them had been present. Delighted by the occasion, she had been struck by a whim to start a storytelling game, only to stumble when choosing a theme. She turned to Anya, the writer among them, who offered a simple, potent answer. The undying fire. Okay, this doesn't happen in the quest because she's dead. So when is this then? Okay, whatever. If I ever get the chance, I want to leave behind an undying fire through my stories. As an author, that is the greatest pursuit I can imagine. An undying fire? What exactly does that mean? I suspect each of us has our own answer to that question. Isn't that what makes it perfect for a storytelling relay? Relay? Okay. I am still searching for my own answer in any case. Anya didn't answer directly, as she often did in her own works. She left a hint of suspense, sparking Alice's curiosity. Alright then, let's go with this theme. Each time we meet, the next person will take their turn and write their chapter. Anya, you take the the final chapter. By the time the story reaches its conclusion, I expect you'll have your answer ready for me. Oh, this is that book. It's the one about the witches, right? What the fuck is the title? It's like a little witch something something. Because that's the book that all of them have wrote. Well, except for Anya, because she died before it was her turn. But, you know. And so began the relay. Alice volunteered to write the opening. The little witch set off on a journey to find the undying fire. Oh, the title is The Little Witch and the Undying Fire, right? Isn't that it? That's literally just it. Okay, in order to complete the trial set by the old witch. What Alice didn't anticipate was that by the time the witches gathered again, Anya had passed away, lying in her coffin asleep forever. She had misjudged how differently witches and humans experience the passage of time, and how profoundly that would affect Anya. She had been expecting to wait for the next chapter, but Anya had already grown old. By the time the story reached the 5th volume, Anya was gone. The tale Alice had begun started veering wildly in the 2nd and 3rd volumes, handled as they were by Barbaloth and Winedaughter respectively. But it was partially rescued by the 4th volume under Ivanovna. So, okay, I assume Durin's quest again. That's probably the one that was with the Tsar, because her name is Russian as fuck, so I assume that's it. Wait, was there a guy named Ivan in the game or no? I don't think so. I think I'm just making shit, never mind. Yet in the 5th volume, penned by Nicole, it was hastily concluded in a single line. Oh, that's some shit. Alice felt frustrated, convinced she would never learn the answer Anya had intended. The story took a turn with Octavia. The Hexen Circle had never been marred by a loss since its founding until Anya's passing. A loss that now brought the frequently absent Octavia to the gathering. Oh. She brought with her the already written 6th volume, in which the Little Witch was given a second chance, reuniting with the Old Witch. The undying flame might exist after all, she said. In response to Octavia's reminder, Alice turned her attention to the final work Anya had left behind. The world they had created together, Simulanka. In this world, a dragon named Durin waited, restless and uncertain, for miracles that might come in the future. The possibilities Anya had woven into him, much like the unresolved threads she left in her other works, glowed like a softly burning flame, illuminating the world of the story and tugging at Alice's curiosity. Gazing at this flame, Alice recalled the promise she had once made to Anya. It seems the ending was meant to write... Wait. It seems the ending she was meant to write falls to my pen instead. And so the years passed, with Alice often turning her gaze to the dragon. She watched the child, once burdened with the name of a drake most fell, receive blessings from others, Step out of the world of the story, make friends, forge connections with the world beyond the tale, and together, with his companions, face and overcome fate. In the end, she saw him completely rewrite the story of Durin, the wicked dragon, and take flight alongside the Valen. Drawing her thoughts back, Alice realized she had finally received Anya's answer. Anya, just as I wrote at the end of the storytelling relay, I've always thought you were the most capable among us. You always say you would leave the low behind, but I see it now. The undying fire you left for us. It was Durin. Aww, that's so nice. Okay, two last things. The Vision and Dragon's Heart. But I need more fucking water. This is a lot of reading. Okay. Dragon's Heart. Durin's everyday outfit came from the most extraordinary experience. Though there was no direct proof, he had always believed it was a gift from his mother, Anya, bestowed with some kind of magical charm. After all, every element of the outfit was familiar to him, each one tracing its origin to her works. Clearly, his mother had cherished him deeply, dressing him as though he were a prince from a fairy tale. Still, there was one detail Durin didn't recognize: the heart-shaped gem at the collar. Considering how he had been reborn and the gem's logged design, he gradually realized its meaning. The gem held the heart of the evil dragon fused with him, and his body now served as the cage keeping it sealed. But when Durin took up his mother's pen and began writing his own story, the lock on the heart vanished. Oh, so that's definitely related to the quest, isn't it? But it's so easy. Like, this is like such an easy thing to figure out, so I don't really care. Placing his hand over the gem, he felt not the pulse of some malevolent being, but his own heartbeat. In that moment, Durin finally understood the gem's true meaning. It was not the dragon's heart, it was his own. And now that heart was free. Yeah, so that makes sense, because Durin gets that slightly different skin after the quest, right? And the heart looks different. Yeah, this makes total sense. Like, that's not even... That's like such a minute, like, spoiler in a way that, like, nobody should care. Like, it's so obvious. Okay. Let's go. The Vision. I actually am curious how he got a fucking vision. When Durin traveled to Mondstadt to visit Albedo, he saw for the first time the massive dragon skeleton slumbering amidst the snowy mountains. The owners of these bones shared his name. The owners? I think the owner. Whatever. So, through Albedo's words, Durin learned the devastation his name had once brought to this land, and that history was once on the verge of repeating itself. Isn't there any way to save the people here? There is, but Albedo explained a possibility. By using alchemy to fuse Durin with the heart of the evil dragon, he could seal its abyssal power completely. However, the plan was far from perfect. As an essential part of it, Durin would have to bear certain costs. Albedo explained that once the alchemical process was complete, Durin would take the place of the evil dragon and remain in this world. Yet this world was far from the peaceful beauty of Simulanka, and the power he would have to seal was far more terrifying than the curse that had once turned everything into building blocks. Albedo knew this could not be a demand made unilaterally. He respected Durin's choice. Durin looked toward the distant dragon bones, sensing the guiding force that had led him here. Yet now, with this decision laid before him, that force felt silent. Even the goddesses who wrought fate seemed to have set down their pens. This choice was his alone. What if I want to stay? In that moment, memories of his past flooded back. His mother had told him to journey far away, leading him to Tevat. Adgai had urged him to go further still, and through that he had seen the world in all its beauty and cruelty. Along the way, he had faced countless unexpected events, some joyous, so disappointing, none neatly arranged as in a story. Surprises came unbidden, and expectations sometimes fell short. It was precisely this uncertainty that captivated Durin, the one who had stepped out from the pages of a tale. It drove him to keep exploring this world, and it was this very uncertainty that granted him something no character bound by a story could possess, something born only when facing the unknown. A wish. I want to stay. I love this world. I want to fulfill my mother's request, to leave my story as Hot Guy said, and to help you save everyone, to suppress the evil dragon and become a true human. In the end, it was Durin who solemnly entrusted his desire to Albedo. Please, help me make this wish come true. And so a great trial began. The light of the alchemical array blazed across Mondstadt's sky. When the dust settled, Durin found a shining vision at the center of his side of the array. His wish had been granted. Oh, that's weird. So as soon as he gained the human body through alchemy, the vision was already just there? Ooh, that's weird. And it says that he entrusted his desire to Albedo, right? Visions are like desires in a way, right? So did Albedo accidentally create a vision? Or is this like just completely unrelated? And it's just a huge coincidence that he got it there. Because like it's instant. He was fucking born and got a vision? That's kind of crazy. Oh, that's weird. Damn, that was a fuck ton of reading. But we did it. That's it. We read everything there's to read. I wanted to do... Why can't I... There we go. I don't want to end just yet. What we will do is... let me cut the music. I was doing a little thing in HSR. Something that I have neglected for a really long time. And I might as well do it on stream, because I don't want to end yet, and I don't have anything else to do. Let me change categories everywhere. The thing that I was doing is I came back to the base SimUni. Where is Honkai? Oh. Just to get all the jades that I'm missing. I just unplugged my phone somehow. How did I do that? Oh, actually it's charged. Okay, we're good. Never mind. There we go. So we're gonna do that. But I forgot to turn this thing on. So let me change this. And you'll get audio shortly and visuals and everything. I just forgot to click this. Where is it? Oh, no, I want this. I want this. Edit. Here. Okay, start rail. Boom. Alright. Boom. Visuals. And settings. Oh, Jesus Christ. Right, I need to rotate myself again. Boop. Yippee. Yeah, we're gonna do... I have done the... I had only one like achievement thingy to do in Swarm Disaster, so we're not gonna do that one. I have a long time ago fully done Golden Gears. But there's a bunch of fucking jades I'm missing in Unknowable Domain. And it's like a surprisingly big amount. So I want to do some of them. We will do like 2-3 runs. That's it. I'm not gonna sit here for hours doing fucking simulated universe. But you know, we're just gonna chill out for a little bit. do it, and it's maybe gonna be fun, maybe not, who knows. It's probably gonna be fairly average because it's just SimUni, and my characters are kind of OP for that mode now because a noble domain came out quite a while ago. When I was doing the Swarm Disaster, I just decided I will bring Finan in, and he fucking annihilated everything in his path, so should be quick too. Ah, my eye. Oh shit. Oh, okay. I'm good. Here I am. I did my daily, so we're gonna go like straight into it. Unknowable domain. Okay, let's see. What exactly do I need to do? I think, yeah, so we need to do... can we do some at the same time? Clears unknowable domain regular stage. When all scepters are ultimate. Oh, this is something else, right? Because it's like a plain Conundrum 1. But does that count? I don't know. We also need to do Conundrum level 3. Okay, and then... okay. So I think we'll do Conundrum 3 with... with one of these, I think. We'll do Ultimate. So Conundrum 3 with Ultimate. Is this where you get Conundrum? Do I even have Conundrum 3 unlocked? Oh, it is just Conundrum 3. Okay, that's perfect. Okay. Oh, I was probably attempting this. Who else? Is there any new character that like does alt stuff? Who is like ultimate damage coded? We could like run this with Herta. She deals quite a bit with her alt. Because Finan doesn't count because it's a transformation. Yeah, let's do Herta. Why not? Herta's more skill based, but we'll be okay. You know, how hard could it be? You know. No. So long loading. Oh, there we go. Okay, ultimate. We want 3 of these that have ultimate on them. That's one of the things that we need. Okay, I see that the auto is autoing, so that's good. Oh yeah, I think we can make it a little bit louder. We can boost it up to 2. Although it will be kind of loud in combat. We'll see how it is. Boop. Oh damn, they're getting fucking destroyed. Oh, don't use that AoE attack.
I reforge all things.
They lived still? Oh my god.
Endless riddles. Nothing but a ball.
Ew. They still lived? How the fuck? It's like I missed that guy.
With this divine power, I reforge all things.
I think Anaxa will be the goat here somehow. I mean, okay, we'll get whatever. I wonder if picking up random bullshit will just work. I need to remind myself how unknowable domain even fucking work. Let's do some combat stuff. Let's pick encounter. Three components. Oh, we can get a scepter too. We're gonna do this one. Oh wow, that oh, they didn't even do anything. Ultimate. Ah, fuck. I don't need any of them. I'll pick this one up. We'll change them later. I'm pretty sure that's a thing I can do. Oh, I should have used some techniques instead of breaking them. Yeah, whatever. We're fighting. I'm not giving them fucking my money.
With this divine power,
I'll
I
reforge
reforge
all things. Yeah.
Insanity. To the soul.
Tormented doubt, farewell.
Expand your thinking.
Boop.
No dirty tricks.
Oh, okay. Boop. And the alt thing will be kind of but we should be okay. We seem to be just dealing enough damage as is to not worry about fucking anything.
Nothing but a void. Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown.
Yeah, and they don't deal enough damage to shit either, so...
Watch over you. Guide you on your path.
Expand your thinking.
Bust.
Ba-ba.
Or maybe I'll take it off.
Great. And that gave me money, right? Oh, boss already? Damn.
Feeling lucky. A day of peaceful repose.
Okay, let's see. Scepter modification? No, that's to upgrade, right? Oh, I just need to get more of them to replace, right? I think that's how it works. Component synthesis. I can synthesize one, so we'll do that. Okay, that works. And this. Do I want to override anything? I mean, none of these are like not working, so I'll keep them.
Take a look.
Watch this magic trick.
But how many turns? Why do they start with turns, man? What the hell is this?
Watch your head.
With this divine power,
Oh, let me take this mouse.
things.
Endless.
Oh, the
Nothing
old.
but a void.
Yeah, that's not that much fucking damage, is it?
Open sesame. Watch it crumble.
Tormented doubt, farewell.
Oh, I didn't have skill points. That sucks.
It's of no consequence.
Why did they attack that guy? He had no fucking HP.
No dirty tricks.
And they're broken. Nice.
With this divine power, I reforge all things.
Serenity is before me.
Ooh, she's gonna ult.
And guide you on your path.
Perfect.
Endless riddle. Nothing but a void.
What is that cleanse effect? Like, what the fuck does that?
Glimpse the unknown.
Yeah, blast. Sure. Okay, anything that's new I'll pick, I guess. I don't know if my index is even fucking complete on this. Sure. Well, let's go to the store. That sounds good. Wait, was this sim union like purely fucking Penacony? Like, legit? I don't even remember. What did that do? Okay, I mean, we gotta buy the big lotto. That's like a classic. I'm gonna get this speed thing as well. Components. Scepter no, that's again for modification. No. Scepter store though. That's something that interests us. We have an ultimate one here. We'll replace this one. There we go. Now we have all ultimate scepters. So we're good. Can I? Oh, I can upgrade one of them. Sure. Combat. Little piggies. Oh no, it's the preservation piggy.
Open sesame.
Okay, I mean the scepters are working really well.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
What is that lunacy that we're triggering?
This trial is fitting. Insanity. Tormented doubt, farewell.
Open sesame.
Right. Oh, okay. Oh, alright. Oh, the destruction one? Okay, that will hurt a little bit.
With this divine power, I reforge all things.
Watch your head.
Okay. There's a lot of things happening.
Nothing but a ball.
Like, a lot.
Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown.
And he's dead. What do we get? Let's give me ultimate. 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 Maybe more combat. Destroy them.
Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Open sesame.
Bust.
Fucking summoners.
Take it all.
I mean, the scepters are triggering a lot.
Tormented doubt, farewell.
Expand your thinking.
Insanity. With this divine power, I reforge all things.
Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
What is even happening?
What a crime.
Okay, these ones just fucking... Oh, they got spawn killed. Ultimate. Ultimate. Ooh, elite. I should have probably used some of these techniques beforehand. I'll just use Herta.
This is your genius in action.
Oh wow, half of their HP just is gone.
To the soul.
Even more than half, actually.
Expand your thinking.
Criminal.
No dirty trick.
And he's fucking healing, man.
Insanity. Tormented doubt, farewell.
Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Endless riddles.
Big Herta ult.
Nothing but a void.
Okay, that guy's down. He's gonna revive and another guy's down.
Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown.
Ooh. Oh, I thought they will lock on Axa.
I reforge
But they're
all
not strong
things.
enough.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
To the soul.
Serenity is before
I don't
me.
know what all these effects, even how do they trigger, but they are, and that's what's important.
It's of no consequence.
Insanity.
You can't even stun me. You're too weak.
No dirty. Moment to doubt farewell.
Open sesame.
Okay, stuff is happening. Okay, okay, great. Oh, I get all of these? Ooh, nice. Never had this one, so let's pick it up. Combat. Man, this is like really easy, because these characters are... Wow, where's my HP? What the hell?
Nothing but a boy.
Where the fuck did my HP go?
With this divine power, I reforge all things.
Oh, okay, okay. Okay, they're just dead. Oh, great. Perfect. Ultimate. I guess, whatever. More combat. Occurrences would probably be faster, but who cares? This seems to be working very well. What is... I'm not even doing it. I just walk in and they're dead. What the hell? This is insane. Ultimate. Ultimate. Reward. Let's pick a reward. Where is my HP? Like, actually. What the fuck? I don't have a healer, so it's like... Let's keep doing it. Ooh. Ultimate. Oh, it's going into 3. Nice. Okay. Boss.
Is that it? I was expecting something.
Day of peaceful repose. Feeling lucky.
Synthesis, yeah, yep. A gram 4 that we're not using. Great. Boop. Keep upgrading. Keep upgrading. Okay. Can I... How much is... Oh, 500? Okay. Oh.
I'm not built for this. You
Boop. Everything's fucking dead from the get-go. And this is a boss fight.
watch over you and guide you on your path. No
Boop.
bust. Or maybe
Maybe I'll take it all. Okay, he's charging.
doubt farewell.
Expand your thinking.
To the soul.
Great. Seems like the cleanse effect is every time something spawns. That's like what triggers it.
Endless.
Which is strange.
Nothing but a boy.
But I guess if there's infinite enemies, like the waves, that's pretty good. Ooh. Yeah, we'll take that. We're gonna... which one is the weakest here? This one. I don't know, whatever. Whoop. When choosing your components after running about one extra component can be chosen. No, I'll take this. Store. Wealth. Store. Wealth. Store. Boop, 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 boop. What you got, Herta? Oh shit. Absolutely oh shit. The two best fucking things ever. Yes, please. This is the third cycle. Wait. Oh wait, no, this is this works differently. Never mind. I didn't mean to click that. Oh, there's no. It's just stores. Yeah, of course. Combat. Instant death, great. They just die instantly, like they have no chance. This is kinda insane. Combat. Okay, what magical trotters are these? Reservation one again.
Bust. Or maybe
With
this divine power,
I'll reforge all things.
Endless riddle. Nothing but a void.
Watch over you.
And guide you on your path.
Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown.
Oh, well. Another preservation one? What the hell, bro?
insanity.
Serenity is before me.
Open sesame.
Okay, well. That, yep. Ultimate. More ultimates. I don't charge. Ultimate. Ooh, encounter. Let's see. Curio. Absolutely. Give me another one. Shit. Well, too bad.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. With this divine power, I reforge all things.
Endless riddle.
Nothing but
Nothing but a void.
I'll watch over you and guide you on your path.
guide you on your path.
Watch it grow.
Okay, how many of these will oh so much.
Insanity.
It just keeps going.
Doubt farewell.
Open sesame.
Serenity is before me.
Okay, more hurt, huh? Oh no, that's so much damage. What am I gonna do?
To the soul.
Endless riddle. Nothing but a void. Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown.
Okay, yeah, they're dead. This is insane. Oh, what is this? Immediately gain 3 to run. Yeah, sure. Why not? I got one, really? Really? Okay, let's synthesize last time. Oh, I can't mix and match them? Well, then we can't. So, unless we... Oh wait, no, overriding won't help. I mean, we can override these. So maybe you got some better stuff. We'll be okay, I don't really care. We'll be good, we don't need to waste our time on this.
Is that it?
Feeling
I was
Fucking
expecting
Hule?
a day of peaceful.
That's the boss here, bro?
Watch this magic trick.
Oh damn, he like almost dead already.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Right.
With this divine power, I reforge all things.
Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
Boom.
Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Expand your thinking. Watch it grow.
Okay, okay.
Watch your head.
That's not as much damage as they... Oh, never mind.
To the soul.
It's pretty good.
Now farewell.
Open sesame.
The thing is that we're like using the ultimate one when we don't fucking have any characters focused on ultimates. You know?
Watch your head.
Which probably doesn't help us.
Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
Oh.
Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown.
Where's his fucking ice weakness, man? There we go.
Insanity. With this divine power, I reforge all things.
Come on, kill him to phase 2. Oh my god.
Dirty trust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
There he goes, phase 2.
No dirty tricks.
Watch your head. Watch over you and guide you on your path.
To the soul. Insanity.
Okay, hurt our stacks are maxed out.
Torment and doubt farewell.
Expand your thinking. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void. Open sesame. Watch it grow.
Oh yeah, I forgot that he will get stronger the more cycles we take, right? So we probably... I mean, we should still win, because he like fucking does nothing currently, so...
Reforge all things.
So we're good.
This trial is fitting. No dirty.
Okay.
Watch your head.
He still hasn't like used the cool form yet. Like, we just are not giving him enough chances to do so.
To the soul.
Serenity is before me.
Expand your thinking.
Yeah, that's pretty good fucking damage. Okay. Oh, and her... Bro,
Nothing but a void.
he can't do shit.
Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown.
Oh, even if he's broken, it still triggers? Oh,
Watch your head. Watch over you and guide you on your path.
oh, these get rid of his charge? That's...
Expand.
Okay, that's really good then.
With this divine power, I
Reforge
reforge
all
all
things.
things. With this divine
2 in a row?
power,
What the
I
fuck?
reforge all things.
How'd I get 2?
Insanity.
Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
Boom. Wait, Herta gets 2 as well? What the hell?
Endless riddles. Nothing but a void. Open sesame. Watch it grow.
Okay, phase 3. Last one. He starts with this? Oh my god.
Watch your head.
I mean, he deals no fucking damage. He's a little baby. But, you know. I'll drink some water while this is going on.
Or maybe I'll take it all.
Watch your head.
Oh, we had a brain and a vat. That's why we're getting more ults. I don't know since when we had that, but now we do, so that's good. Oh, that's, we're doing a lot of follow-up attacks. Sunday will also double ult, which I guess is fine, because that will charge her tie again later.
Nothing but a boy.
Okay. Bro, what is going on?
Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown.
And the moon rage ended.
To doubt farewell.
Open sesame. Watch it crumble.
With this divine power,
I'll reforge all things.
To the soul.
Damn, big damage.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off. Watch your head. Serenity is before me.
Expand your thinking. Endless.
Okay, a lot of her attack coming in.
Nothing but a boy.
Oh, well, that just killed him? Okay, wow. Huh. Okay, yeah, we know all of this. This is old news. But I got an achievement somehow. Error. Wait, do I need to do that error for it to count? I'm gonna do it just in case. I don't actually know. Will still count as clearing the stage. Oh, so I think we don't need to then, right? Oh, fuck it, we'll do it, because maybe there's another achievement that I missed where we need to beat this. Maybe. Ultimate. Ultimate. Oh my god, but it's Hule again? Oh my god. Okay, let's use these. Bro, why the fuck is it Hule again? Oh, I know, override components. Let's do that. Oh, wait, can I upgrade the... Oh wait, I have enough money to upgrade one of the thingies. Wait. Modification. Which one? The fire damage one is crazy. We're gonna upgrade this one. Okay, and now let's just keep overriding, I guess. We'll see what happens. Okay. Okay. Well. Alright, yeah, there we go. Don't have much money. Okay, that went in there. That went in there as well. Okay, that's all.
A day of peaceful, feeling lucky.
Take a look.
Watch this magic trick.
Oh, why do we have to fight him again? Why couldn't it be a different boss? Oh, and there's more enemies. It's not just him. Great.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off.
With this divine power, I reforge all things.
Endless riddle. Nothing but a boy.
Watch over you and
Guide you on your path.
Expand your thinking. Watch it crumble.
Insanity.
Okay.
Open sesame.
How much does this trigger?
Serenity is before me.
Expand your thinking.
To the soul.
Endless riddle. Nothing but a void.
Can he die already? Oh my god.
Glimpse the unknown.
Okay.
It's on me.
Why the fuck did he...
Doubt farewell.
Why did he shield?
With this divine power, I reforge all things. Insanity.
They summon more dudes? What the hell?
Almost.
Watch over you and guide you on your path. Try spitting. Serenity is before me.
Expand your thinking.
Okay.
Endless riddle. Nothing but a void.
How many cycles do we have? Okay, a decent amount.
Open sesame. Watch it croak.
To the soul.
Didn't get his ult. What the fuck, man? There we go.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Cool. We have the VAT.
With this divine power, I reforge all
Wait, I
things.
kinda don't wanna waste an access ult again.
Hedge your bets. I've heard the call.
I can use her down, that's fine.
Never seen. Expand your thinking.
Okay, there we go. Fucking
With this
swarm?
divine power, I reforge
Oh
all
god.
things. Insanity.
This team is awful for them. Why did they bring this team for the ultimate damage thing?
Serenity is before me. Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Endless riddle. Nothing but a void.
Wait, we're gonna do something else here. We're gonna,
Open
there we go.
sesame. Glimpse the unknown. Endless riddle. Nothing but a void.
He loses so little HP, man.
Expand your thinking.
So little.
Spend freely.
Okay.
To the soul.
Oh my god, he's gonna.
Doubt farewell.
Open sesame.
Man, all my homies hate the swarm, dude. Jeez.
Watch your head.
We might be here for a while.
Or maybe I'll take it all.
This is like fucking wave 3 of 5.
With this divine power, I reforge all things.
Serenity is before me.
Expand your thinking. Endless riddle. Nothing but a void.
Come on, kill him. No, they didn't kill him to the next phase. That's crazy. Bro, this will take 5 billion years. Okay, you know what? They said that it counts if I finalize here, right? We're just gonna deal with this. We don't have team for the ultimate damage, so we're not gonna bother with that thing. And I think it still counts as a yeah, we got some stuff. So we did all scepters with ultimate, and we did beat the conundrum. Perfect. Oh, we needed it for this thing though. But this will take so fucking long. I didn't want to bother. Okay, we could do the speed one. Yeah, we need to beat the 4th plane, dude. Yeah, we're gonna do speed. And we're gonna try to beat the thing with speed. Okay, so if we're doing speed... Oh, wait. Oh, speed is a different thing. What do I want to run? Follow-up attack. Or break. Let's do follow-up attacks. Let's come back to like a good old age. We could still keep Herta though. Wait, we don't need that high. We need to do it at 3, right? Right? Wait, actually I'm not sure. Speed. Oh, just any. Oh, but we want to do this. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna do Conundrum 3 then. We're gonna do follow-up attack. And T-Mobi. I mean, we should probably run for it, like straight up. Probably. Question is, do I want to replace Robin with like a follow-up attacker as well? Probably not. At the same time, I don't really want Robin here because the singing will get way too annoying. Who else is doing? We can just wait. Fuck, but having no support whatsoever will kind of suck. Because I kind of felt like bringing like Jingyuan for the Lightning Lord. Or we could bring Sunday instead of Robin. Or like more Fei Xiaos, you know? You know what? Fuck it. Let's bring Sunday. Where is he? Oh, why are you so low? Okay, we'll do this. We're changing the fart team a little bit. Getting rid of Robin. What will it be called now? Fast. Wait, and we're doing a speed run. Wait, and everything makes sense. Whoa. Holy shit. It's been planned from the start. Oh, they're dead. They're dead. They're dead. Good. Speed. No, because this is as sensitive, so we can do this. Whatever. Follow up. Okay. More combat.
Let's see.
Yippee! Man, my C6 topaz or E6 topaz is gonna go crazy. And I haven't used her in a little bit, so we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Oh yeah, well, Sunday use this on fucking fish out. Of course he is. And that's still fine, because we will not use skill points, so it's still fine. But it's kinda sucks that no energy recharge. Oh wow, that's a bit of an overkill, huh? Okay. Speed. Hey, we attack? No, we don't need that. Speed. Encounter, adventure, occurrence. You know what? Let's do an adventure. Let's see. If it's the trotter one, this one works for Fei Xiao perfectly as well. There's a lot of these that you can just absolutely demolish with Fei Xiao. Just pop her technique and literally just so easy. So easy. Trotters are especially really nice with her technique. You just suck them all up and, you know. Topaz is doing okay with the trotters, but you still gotta like manually click every trotter to kill them. With Face Shower, you just grab them all and they're dead. Oh shit. Oop. Oop. What do we have here? When obtaining this cure, immediately obtain 1 speed scepter. That's what I want. Yes, we will take this. Okay, I'd rather get break than dot, so. Okay.
A day of peaceful, feeling lucky.
I almost attacked the guy, I didn't mean to. Okay, we cannot synthesize. We'll try to override this one to something we can use. Okay, perfect.
Let's see.
Ugh.
No dirty tricks, alright?
Go Numby!
Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game! Forever triumph! Victory is inevitable!
Doubt farewell.
Alright, alright.
And guide you on your path.
The fearless knows not fear. Too slow.
Oh, yeah, that works great. Nice. What the hell is happening? What the fuck was that?
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off. Watch your head.
Oh, my broken.
Serenity is
Nice.
before me.
Never hesitate!
Ah.
Too slow. Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Not really acid, why?
Doubt farewell.
The fearless knows not
That depends what the something is.
Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
I'm gonna call away. I have my Discord turned off.
Watch your head. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off.
Okay, I'm good now.
Victory is inevitable!
You can go. Follow up. We need speed, so we're gonna take this one. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Hello.
What up?
Okay. What are you wearing to the Game Awards?
Nothing.
Hell yeah. You want to see what I'm wearing to the Game Awards? I've worked on it all morning.
I don't want to.
Okay. Fine. Don't look.
Yeah, I mean this genuinely. I don't want to.
Okay. Well, I worked really hard on this. Although it pissed me off because the first texture I wanted turned out to be a preset, and I don't know how to do presets, and I was like, what the hell's a preset? And then I had to go and find one that somebody had built, and then I had to figure out how to do.
Why were you about texture for what?
So it was a hair style I wanted, and the thing is with it wasn't a hairstyle like I could upload like a custom item or was one that somebody made, but it was a preset that somebody had made, and then you had to put into the preset folder, and I'm like, what the goodness is this?
Oh, that's like easy as fuck. I can help you with that later if you want.
Okay, I don't want it now, but maybe for next time, because I found something a little bit cuter, and yeah, I'm very excited for the Game Awards because I worked real hard on this. I made my own hair textures, I redid my eye textures, I did my own, well, boobs.
Uh-huh.
The only thing I don't understand, which you might need to help me with, is that the boots that this particular model comes with, they say they're adjustable. Well, they're stuck to the highest adjustment, and I don't know how to make them shorter. So it looks like I'm wearing pants. I'm literally wearing Sephiroth boots.
Well, I don't know.
I don't know either. It said you could change it, but I'm like, how I do these? How I do these?
Probably somewhere where it says it.
I looked. It let me change foot width, foot height, foot, but I couldn't find like boot length.
Watch your head.
Oh, I mean the adjusting is very limited.
It said I could have it to like mid-length, ankle, and so on and so forth. I may just leave it.
Okay, click them. Go to top right to edit texture, and it's probably just like a separate bot that you can turn on and off.
Oh shit, dude! I didn't even think about that. You are a lifesaver.
Yeah. That's why I have my horns. It's like 4 different horns in one horn, you know?
Bust. Or maybe
But how's it being a yippee?
How's it being a yippee? I'm not a yippee!
Yes, you are.
Not yet. I will eventually be.
No, you literally are.
Oh, I know I am. Nice on your head.
No.
Oh. How about now?
No.
Now?
No.
Hi, Cody.
Damn, you're fast.
Thing. I know. But if you want to do anything later, let me know, because I already did my dailies and I just wanted to work on that. Other than that, I'm probably...
I am ending stream after this and I'm editing a video.
Oh, never mind then.
However long that will take, afterwards I might be free, but I don't know.
Okay, well then, let me know if you want to hang out then. Because tomorrow I won't be available for most of the day because I get to go have a SpongeBob
Loser.
meal. I'm having to.
Let's see.
Yes, you are. Absolutely you are. No,
My
you
SpongeBob promotional meal.
No, no, you're a loser, man. And that has nothing to do with SpongeBob. You're just a loser.
He's so mean to me all the time.
Yeah, absolutely. Mm-hmm.
One of these days, Enigma, I'm gonna bite you and give you rabies.
I'm immune. I forgot to turn my redeems on.
Yay, I can redeem!
No. I set them up so that Acid VT cannot.
Oh.
Watch your head.
Okay, they should be on. Yippee.
Investing in victory.
Yippee.
Down farewell.
Never hesitate, Acid. Never hesitate.
I won't hesitate ever again. That's why this is about to happen.
Bust.
What?
Or maybe I'll take it all.
Wow.
Rabies, rabies, rabies.
Thank you.
Watch over you. Guide you on your path.
I need to change that picture. I don't know why it's hands clapping. That has nothing to do with TTS. Why is that the one that I have set up?
That is funny. I managed to get mine into my little yippee. Enigma.
No.
Enigma, if you were my friend, would you wear a garbage bag to the Goober Awards?
No.
We have to make it garbagey. You have to find the worst suit you can find. And I already have plans.
No.
It's gonna be awful. So, do you want to hear my Goober Award plans for my model?
No, actually.
Okay. Okay.
I don't want to know. I want to have some surprises, man. I don't want to know.
Oh,
Oh, bro just came in here to fucking leak everything, bro. Like, what the fuck, man? You would be awful at making, like, anything, like, cool. Because you're like, oh, I'm working on this secret project. And then fucking the next day you just say everything about it.
yeah, but you're my friend, and I want to tell you my secrets on stream where everyone can hear.
Exactly. That doesn't work, man. Like, what the fuck? Well, next you're gonna tell us your address, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Or maybe I'll take it off.
My address is 22222.
Oh, that's too long. There is no way there's this many people wherever you live. I refuse.
4896 Gibbity, Ohio, Winchester, Nevada.
Those are not. Are you in like a different reality? What the fuck are you talking about?
Wait, Enigma, I'm gonna ask one of the dumbest questions I've put in.
90% of your questions are that.
Address to how many people are in the county or wherever.
Wait, what?
I thought, okay, so you said there's not that many people in your area, and I'm like, I thought it was by lot number, by how many lots they had to dole out, and then you just kind of like got one.
I never said there isn't a lot of people here.
That's not what I said. I can't say word.
Nothing that you say makes any sense. When have I ever said that there isn't a lot of people here?
That's not what I said. That's not what I'm trying to say. Don't know.
You couldn't fucking just say it, bro. Like, what the hell? You can't say, oh, you said this, and then when I say that I never said it, you gotta just say, oh, well, that's not what I meant. Like, that's not how it works. Help? No, nobody's here to help. Nobody knows what the fuck you're talking about. How can they help you? Also, I don't know why, but he refused to read this out loud, so... Brian just gave up. He didn't give a fuck.
I don't know what I'm trying to say. You'll have to forgive me. I have brain smart.
No, that's what you lack.
Watch over you and guide you on your path.
I'm glad we could have these moments of impossible clarity.
Are you sure? I don't know, man. You were the one that doesn't have any clarity right now. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck you're talking about. And I can't. That's the problem. But... Oh, man.
Okay, you were right. You were right. But the thing is, it was on a separate layer to make them shorter. But I was hoping to kind of get them in the... But what I could do is maybe erase some of the top or bring it down.
That's not gonna work that much. You'll need to redo the whole fucking texture on your own.
I mean, I can do that. Acid has skills.
Just fucking do it. Why not? Cody, I hope you get him. I hope you get him.
I hope you get whatever you ever want in your entire life, Cody, because you deserve it.
Yeah, Acid's death.
I hate him.
Watch over you and guide you on your path.
There's not a lot of damage, man. There's not a lot of damage.
Wait. I think I know what I can do.
Or maybe I'll take it off.
I don't think so.
Watch your head.
I just don't think you think. That's the problem.
I think a lot about
I wouldn't call it thinking.
like
Think is a really, really generous word. Speed. This one, whatever that is. Okay, that's cool. It upgraded the... Oh no, it upgraded the correct one. Never mind. I'm good.
Feeling lucky.
Sal. Oop. Sure. This. Fuck. It's a speed already, right? Yeah. Okay, forfeit. Oh.
A day of peaceful.
A day of peace. Modify. Oh, nice. Okay.
Let's see.
Oh shit.
I made pants
You made pants?
by accident.
How the hell?
I'll show you. It won't spoil
No
it.
consequence.
You spoil everything. My life will be ruined. Ruined, that's it. It will be ruined. Oh, those sure are pants, yeah.
Serenity is before me.
And now my life is ruined because I saw that. Thanks, Hudson.
Watch your head.
How could you?
Guide you on your path.
Okay, I think I found the right one.
Are you sure?
Dirty tricks.
Doubt farewell. Watch your head.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Investing in victory means playing the long game. Live it, Drew.
Spend freely.
The fearless knows not fear.
Serenity is before me.
Never hesitate. Forever triumph. That's it. Victory is inevitable.
Watch your head.
What?
Hooray, I fixed it.
Guide you on your
Yay.
path.
Wow. And what now?
Question is, do I want to go to
It's up to you to decide, man.
Investing in victory
You know,
means playing the long game.
Bust.
you are your own person.
Or maybe I'll take it all.
I think.
Yes, sort of. Sometimes, when I feel like.
Kinda.
Sometimes I'm a dinosaur.
I don't think that's true.
Watch your head.
How about now?
No, I don't think anything changed.
Damn it. One day, I will be a dinosaur.
Sure. Sure, buddy. Sure. If that's what you want to believe in, sure. Go for it.
Have you ever seen the movie Step Brothers? I highly doubt
No.
you have. Okay. It's about
Or maybe I'll take it all.
creatures.
Whoa. That's crazy.
No dirty tricks, alright?
Serenity is before
If it's about creatures, it kind of rings a bell, you know?
Guide you on your path.
No, it's about these two dudes and they never grew up. But whenever like
Watch your head.
they became stepbrothers, it was
Investing in victory
like
means playing the long game.
two men in their 40s being 12-year-olds again. They build their own bunk bed and it falls apart. And there's this part, one of my favorite parts in the whole movie is near the end, where the dad kind of starts to accept that they're fucking weird. And he's like, yeah, and whenever I was a kid, I always wanted to be a dinosaur. And then they look at him and it's like, that's impossible, Dad. There's not the science for that.
That's crazy.
It is. I would never subject you to it because that movie's dumb as fuck. But
Well, yeah, I have plenty of that review, so yeah. Yeah.
I will burn. I will.
Yeah.
I will autism baby you.
What? The fuck does that even mean? What does it do?
You'll never hear the thing.
That's like some fucking low-level spell. Like, what the fuck? What does it do, man?
Here's the fun part. We don't know until you're tested.
Oh. Well, then we will never know what it did then.
Zenless is teasing me so much. I want Hugo. I'm at 72 pity for him.
Bro,
And it's 50-50.
I said that has been over 8 minutes ago.
I am busy. I'm a goofy goober, yeah.
What you are is, I think, a sleep-deprived person.
I'm not actually sleep deprived.
Yo, this takes 5 million years. I don't want to watch this. I'm gonna goodbye.
Okay, he's gonna go.
Yeah, I have to goodbye. This is too much, man. And then I have to fight a full-on guy. Nah, fuck that.
Okay. Okay. Let me.
Wait, what is this?
Perfect.
Achievement.
Well, it's almost perfect. The only thing I'm gonna need to do eventually, I need more, I guess, accessories.
Yeah, but we'll find out what Acid's accessories are tomorrow. Probably not. But
No,
I'm
Friday.
going, being Enigma. So
He's gonna go be Enigma.